How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Gaz's Koi Pond. I hope you're all well, and I hope you all had a marvellous Christmas and a brilliant New Year's Eve. Usual thing, guys. Mute that, because I always forget. Usual thing, guys. We'll be right back after our short little introduction. And we'll see you all after this. At the back. Yeah, she is. This would have, if I were going to pick this show, there you go, guys. I would have picked that one. Still got a lot more up to come. Nice patterning, nice separation. Look at that, beautiful fish. And again, check this out, guys. This is something else. That is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. Nice wild common trout coming up for a piece of bread. Perfect. Let's have a look at his koi facility again and look at this full cherry blossom. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get from the other side so we've got the sun behind us so that you can see this bit. This is absolutely stunning. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Beautiful. Without further ado, I'll get us inside, have a look round, and let you see what you think. Catches in it. In this whole complex, the fish is stunning. Absolutely beautiful. One bat after another. Really nice fish after the rest. Welcome back, guys. How you doing, Daz?
All right, thanks.
How you doing, mate?
Not too bad, mate. Thanks.
You're looking a bit washed out, mate. I know you're not feeling too cracky. If it does get to a point where you want to have five, mate, you feel free to kick back, relax, and take it easy, mate. If you're not feeling too good.
All right, mate. Thanks.
How's your week been so far up to press?
Good. Enjoyed last weekend.
Last weekend was good, wasn't it? Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
It was a nice double trip out for me, but a single trip out for you two. But it was a good, wasn't it? It was a good day. We had a good laugh.
It was. Yeah, it's nice fish.
Yeah, definitely. Right, guys. Might have to excuse me, guys, because he is feeling a little bit under the weather, but he's a trooper and he's sticking at it and keeping going. But if he does need to, if you do, like I said, mate, if you do need to drop off, if you're feeling a bit crap, whatever, just give us a shout, mate. Let us know. Okay. Right, I've got a couple of things we want to talk about. There are a couple of other things that I've touched on in my last video, and I've also, whilst I've got, most people here up and coming from the beginning, we've got a poll on my community on Gaz's Koi Pond. So if people are interested and would like to be involved in what we're going to have a chat about later on, please do pop across to the poll in the community under my channel and cast your vote, guys. There is a little bit of a vote on there for something that we've got up and coming, and what we would like to do is hopefully, fingers crossed, is get ourselves sorted out with a growing show this year. We're talking about beginning of spring kind of thing to be undergoing, but what we wanted to do is do something, but do it slightly different. One, it has to be a choice of fish that are available. by which I mean available from the supplier, what you can get hold of. And two, I didn't want it to be a fish that I particularly want. I want it to be a fish that the vast majority that are interested in being a part of wanted to, to actually have a grow and show of. So we've cast out.
It's a bit different, isn't it? Instead of the creator choosing, you've decided to put it towards your subscribers, your audience, and stuff like that, haven't you?
Yeah, 100%. So basically, you got 5 to choose from. There are 2 that are running pretty much neck and neck, day to day. There's 80 people that have cast votes already. So, the idea is to get an idea of what you want to actually do, what you would like to actually do a grow and show with, and then get some feelers out there for how many people would be interested and would be wanting to get involved. Now, if you look at the top of the chat, you will see there's a pinned comment up there with my email address for all those that are interested and I would like to partake in it. Drop me an email with your contact details, and what we will do then is I will create a WhatsApp group so that we can all have a chat, have a discussion, and we can finalize the information through to everybody rather than having to send it out individually to each and every person that's partaking. So,
can I just say something with you? Say you make a WhatsApp group. Can we just say that before you would do, there'll be no political views, no religion talk, no other issues apart from what the growing show is, because we don't want to go down the line of.
We don't want to go down those avenues, do we? No. We just keep it about the growing show, nothing other than the growing show, and the topic of what and how things are going with each of us. What we're growing on. Feel free to share pictures and stuff like that with anybody if you want to do, or sizes or progressions and all the rest of it. We might ask for some of those kind of information and details, bold up kind of thing. Ideally, we could do with all photographs to be done in the blue ball with a measuring tape. Now, don't go out there and buy one specially just for the job. Make one if you want to do. At the end of the day, it's quite simple and easy enough to do. You don't have to be spending big, stupid money. We want it to be not low budget, because they're going to be good quality Japanese fish that we are going to be doing the grow and show with. So it doesn't have to be necessarily expensive for everybody to partake in. That's what I'm meaning. We're going to have a reasonably price. We might even, depending on how people's boats go, we might even go to doing 2 types of fish, if that pleases more. Because at the moment, it's running pretty even between 2 types, and if it pleases more to have one of one and one of the other, or 2 of each, or 1 of each, should I say, then we'll go down that avenue. But that's the first little bit.
A cheap way of, and a cheeky way of doing a measuring bowl is if anybody's got an IKEA bit near them, go and get a couple of IKEA tapes. Most families within the family have got a laminator. So you run the IKEA tape through a laminator, stick it on the bottom of a bowl, you've got a measuring bowl.
Or just put it under a clear bowl so you can see the measurements through it.
Yeah.
So tape it to the back of the clear bowl, or even a Pyrex.
Yeah, but to get the colour, to get the right colour.
It's going to be a little bit bigger than a Pyrex dish.
No, I mean, you can get the lasagna dishes from IKEA, and they're about £1 each or something. Phoebe gets them for sand baths for her hamsters.
Yeah. Well, we shall jump straight in with a couple of the comments, see what people's opinions are on it, see what people think, and then we will leave from there. And I hope, fingers crossed, get plenty of people dropping me an email. Like I said, it's pinned to the top of the comments, the email address, so that I don't have to keep saying it and sharing it. It's there for anybody. Just take note, copy it down, bang us an email out with your mobile telephone number that you want to, that is hooked up, and your mobile phone's going to need to have WhatsApp installed so that we can make a WhatsApp group and we can have a chat, talk, discuss about it, and just generally natter about what we're doing. And then I can send all the information, all the dates, the breeders, the people that, what fish we're going for, and details of where it will be as soon as possible. But I will also put this out in a content video or on the next live as we progress through. We just want to see test the water, so to speak, see how many people are involved in it or would like to be. So, right. First of all, we've got a comment from Stallion Fish Keeping and Gardening. I'll be watching tonight, guys. Good man. Thank you very much, bud.
All right.
Next one is from Vicky at Bubble and Fin says, hi, hope you're all well.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's the one. We're going to have to say that a lot tonight, aren't we? In fact, get it out of the way so I don't forget. Happy New Year to all the people that
Happy New Year to everybody.
Subscribe and have joined us, new and old. Thank you very much. I have gone up quite a heck of a lot through, well, for me, for my channel, quite a lot of subscribers this Christmas. And I've been absolutely chuffed to bits with it. Thanks very much, guys, for being behind us, backing us and supporting us. It's really appreciated. We've got hi all from Hillsley. How are you doing, bud? Might be good, mate. We've got one from Mike Bass. Last week in theory, you put the world energy crisis right. How about working on the right lottery numbers this week? LOL, evening all.
Evening, Mike.
See what we can do for you, bud. How about this one? 12, 24, 32, 41, 56. Pick a number.
27.
And 27. There you go. If that wins now, I'll be gutted. We've got a yo, my cupcakes from Vince with a thumbs up.
Vince.
Mark's Koi Garden and Bonsai says evening all with a thumbs up. Now then, I will just like to mention this. Mark and his daughter Maisie, good on you, mate. And good on you, young lady. She is out there helping her dad with his channel, and she is out there doing all the recording for Mark because of his disability. He finds it difficult to do it, and his young daughter is actually partaking in doing all the videoing, all the recording of his stuff, and they're enjoying the koi keeping hobby, which I think is absolutely fantastic. It's brilliant. Got a young lady behind like that, and she's partaking in it, bringing on the future generation of koi keepers, mate. Keep at it, stick at it. Keep banging that content out, and we look forward to watching what happens and what you bring in the future.
Can you put a link out for him?
I certainly will. As this, look at this.
You got it ready.
Already prepared. If you could do me a huge favour, guys, bang forward, give this guy a shout out, give him a share, give him a sub, help him grow his channel. He was only going to do this for family and friends, but he's actually now getting out there, and he's got 135 subscribers as last count when I looked earlier this evening. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can help lift and grow his channel a little bit. And I do think when he's even, one thing I did like is even his daughter's homeschooled. And while she's homeschooled, he even uses the gardening side of things towards a little bit of the homeschooling as a period of, a coursework for homeschooling as well. He also is having a partake in between the scrapes, tests, water tests, and everything else as towards the science side of things, which is pretty cool, mate. I like that. I think that's a great idea. But yeah, if you could do me a huge favour, guys, swing by his channel, give him a shout out, have a look into it. And while we're on the topic of shout outs, what I am going to do is I'm going to give another gentleman a shout out. At present, let me just double check and just refresh on it. It's a channel called Brizzle Koi. He only has at the moment 8 subscribers. I believe the gentleman is called Josh. He's got a bit of a pond build which he started. He's got his part 1 and his part 2. I think he started it about 3 months ago. His first video dropped, which was dropping in the foundations and getting everything sorted.
What's it called again?
It's called Brizzle Koi.
Brizzle?
BRIZZLE Koi. And I said, he came and he subscribed to me over the Christmas period. And first thing I did was go check his channel out. And I said, good on you, mate. Nice process.
Nice pond.
Got a good start going.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, why not? We'll give him a shout out come the new year. And we'll make sure that this gentleman, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can lift him up and get him up there and get a little bit more content out of him. And hopefully we'll have another channel that we can all enjoy and watch together. There is his link for his channel. Just posted in the chat for you all now. If you could do us a huge favour, hop round, give him a sub, give him a subscribe, watch his videos, and let's see what his future content brings. I hope that's good for you, mate. Fingers crossed for both.
Yeah. So
Mark
just sub to both of them.
Yeah, me too.
And Josh, good luck with your channels and all the very best. That's those 2 mentions I wanted to get in today, and we will give DT Coy another shout out as well. He is back this Thursday with his official first Saturday Night Live. I shall stick his link in there as well. He started over the Christmas period again, just slightly before, and he's up to 85 subscribers. I mean, let's face it, guys, he was up over, I think, 5, 6, close to 700.
700, wasn't it?
Nice to see if we can get him back up there and get all his subscribers back subscribing to him again.
But Dave, don't keep forgetting to record.
Yeah, twice. To get Skeggy on camera, and you missed at the do when we went over to Wakefield Coy as well, mate. So make sure you always get your phone out. But if nothing else, get a little bit of content, and you've got something you can do a short with or whatever. Shorts are the way forward, mate. They're also producing a lot of hits and a lot of views these of a late. They've become the next big thing. So keep on recording, Dave. His channel details have just been posted in there. If you could do us a huge favour, guys, let's try to see if we can get him back to where he was, because he didn't deserve the crap bad year that he had last year, and it'd be nice to see him have a bright, prosperous new year for 2023. There we go. That's those 3 that I wanted to definitely give a shout out this week. Anybody else that would like one, drop us a line, let us know, and we will make sure that we give your channel a shout out as well. We've got Dave Cook who says, hello, Gaz, Mick and Daz. How you doing, Dave?
How you doing, Dave?
And talk of the devil, he shall appear. Dave, DT Coy says, evening, everyone. You right, Dave? Hope you're good, mate. I've just got a notification to tell me I've gone live. Like I didn't know that one. Paul Mack says, evening, Gaz, Mick, Daz, and everyone. How are you doing, Paul?
Doing,
Happy
mate?
New Year to your family.
Hi, Paul.
Hope you had a good Christmas. Dave Cook says, do you guys still get involved in Jack's projects as you once did? No, mate, we don't.
No.
Nice, simple, quick answer. Nipping Coy says, evening, all jobs a coy. Evening all, jobs a coy. Jobs a coy, as in that, like jobs a good one, or that kind of thing. With a thumbs up and a laughing face. I hope you had a good Christmas, Nip, you and your lady wife. I always assume that the wives. I should never do that, really, because I get myself in trouble so many times doing that. Coy Central says, evening, Gaz, Mick, Daz. Evening, chat. This will be my last live for a little while, as back at work next week after nearly 4 weeks off. Gutted, mate. You must be gutted. Oh, it were hard work going back on Tuesday, but boy, mate, you're going to feel it going back next week.
Yeah.
You can catch up, mate. If you don't catch up, you can catch us on his videos, but so all's good. It'd be lovely to have you coming to watch and partake in, mate, regardless. Twisted Guy says, bet Gaz is late again. I wasn't. Well, might have been about a minute late, possible.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, he was.
We should have been on time. I did click it when it went on my side, but it tends to differ between yourselves as well.
Yeah. Yes, you too.
Says, hi, everyone, with a smiley face. Now, before I go any further, I will apologise for last week. Last week, I had that many comments, and we did a 4-hour live last week. I really enjoyed it. It was fantastic, but I think I'd have been still reading them for about another hour if I'd have gone through them all. So I apologise. I weren't ignoring anybody. Terribly sorry that we didn't get through everybody's comments. I'll try my best to keep up tonight as best I can. No promises, but I'll try. Twisted Guy says, Saskia Cupcake. Saskia says, hi, Vince. Simon Shears says, hi, all, with a little rose. Hi, Simon.
Sorry.
This next one. Check this out. Telford Koi Pond says, evening all. Evening, everyone, with a thumbs up and a smiley face.
Oh, you got the mug.
I should have made a brew in it, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very nice.
My little slice of koi heaven. Thank you very much, Phil.
Lovely.
Appreciate it. Bud. I shall get yours out to the post of you tomorrow, mate. Thank you very much for providing the address. Pride of place along there with the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 now. Cheers, mate.
Oh, any news on them?
Yeah, they're out for delivery tomorrow, mate. They should be with me tomorrow. Just got an email this evening to let me know that they're actually out. So we do have some limited edition ones coming too. My logo and Mr. Lawson's logo. If Mick turns his camera off, 1 second, just the camera, just so you're staying in, but there you go. It'll have that logo on, and obviously if I stop my cam, it'll have that one on one side and that one on the other. As a limited edition. The next ones we need to do is some dazzlers. There you go, mate. You stick back on, mate.
Yeah, there'll only be ever 5 of them ever made, kind of thing. So it's just that.
Is that what you're gonna do?
What's
5
that,
limited
Nick?
edition.
Just 5.
Put your toys away, son. What's that? Oh,
Well,
fair enough.
yeah, that's not quite what I thought for a minute. Probably couldn't do that loud enough then, but that might have made somebody else giggle. He's watching. Busy Bee says, "Howdy all. How you doing, Busy Bee? Good to see you. Happy New Year. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas." Saskia says, "Phil Simon." Phil Simon? Oh, Phil and Simon. I get it. Alan T says, "Good evening, guys, and Happy New Year." Happy New Year, mate.
Happy New Year, mate.
Good. Brazil Coy says, "Evening. Am I right? Is it Josh? Let me know, mate. I think it is."
Evening, Brizzle.
Si World of Coy says, "Evening all. How you doing, Si?"
Hi, Sally.
Happy New Year. I'm going to
Don't stop that nonsense. Can't be doing that all night.
We're going to do it this evening, and then I'm going to stop the nonsense. West Brom Coy says, "Good evening all. Good evening, mate. Hope you're well.
Good evening, mate.
Happy New Year to you." DT Kai says, "Evening, everyone. Hope everyone is well." John Wales, how you doing, bud?
You all right, John?
Did you get my message, John? You are down for the Adam Buyer, mate, just in case. I don't know if you picked it up on the Facebook group, mate, but you are in, mate. DT Kai says, "Come on, guys, 34 watching and only 7 likes. 17 now, mate. If we give it a quick refresh, we might see if it's gone up a bit more. I don't know. No. But -1, so we're down to 16, 17, back up." Somebody playing silly buggers. But
Yeah.
It is what it is. Coy Central says, "Evening, Vince, Si, P, DT, Saskia, Phil." Charlie Bifter Brown says, "Evening, men, and all that's viewing." How you doing, Charlie?
Evening,
Charlie.
mate.
Phil and Bessie, I guess. And Busy. God, Bessie. Why the fuck I always get that wrong. And all the other cupcakes. Gaz, Daz and Mick.
Evening.
Aquatic Nest says, "Hi guys, thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate that. And I hope you had a wonderful Christmas as well. How are you doing?" West Brom Coy says, "Evening, Matt. 4 weeks off work. I wouldn't want to go back. Me neither, mate."
No.
Well, I think you would get a bit bored, but yeah, I know what you mean. I'd certainly be. Are you still on? Have you still been having a Christmas tipple? Sort of like New Year tipple, extended New Year tipple now then.
By that
would have
time,
been.
the wife would be getting me to do too many chores by then.
We'd have had them all
Way too
done
far
that.
before we-
You'd have been months ahead. You could have just kicked back and relaxed every evening.
Wash
Not
your
like
clothes before you even worn them.
Do you think we should put, Colin, should we put the discussion that we were talking about earlier on, should we put it to the public and see if you should have been allowed to do what you did?
I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chel. I apologise now before.
Yeah, no.
Guys says,
One eye
"Tell me
open,
about
Gaz.
it, Pete. I feel sick." Are you going to leave me on my own in that one? I like.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate this face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
An horse's head next to you when you wake up in the bed.
Yeah.
If I get a little message privately saying that we can discuss it, I'll discuss it. If not, then I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah, just leave it there.
Nippon Guy says, Daz, you got trifles ready?
Always.
Should have. Mick had one of it. I'm going to go look to see if there's one in the fridge. Mick had one of a day as well. I've got to admit,
I've
that
got
one
one.
that you had,
I've got
like
one.
a
I've
good
got one.
deep sponge in it too.
I've got one. I've got another
I
one.
just have to scrape all that cream off and throw that in the bin, and it'd be fit to eat.
Oh, I'd give that to dogs because I don't like the cream that much.
I don't mind a little bit of cream in like a chocolate eclair or a profiterole, but no,
A poverty
Yeah.
flipping trifle. You can call it
that's
that.
a bit pants, isn't it?
That's a come down, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got one. I've got one, Daz. If you want to fetch one.
Yeah, I'll be around in 5 minutes. As soon as the show's finished, I'll be around for it.
All right.
Carlos with a C says, evening all. Good evening, Carlos. Happy New Year to you and your family. Excuse me. Koi Central says, I was shocked that Shisui wasn't an option, Gaz. Yeah, I think you and somebody else might have been as well, mate.
Koyagi-san.
Yeah, and Popsy's Koi, there's another little shout out for you, bud. He actually turned around and said we should have done a Gushiki. Well, technically, mate, there's already really a Gushiki on the go, isn't there? So Jack's already on the go, so we've already got
it been done.
Yeah.
Now then, what I've said is I am going to get a fish, and I am going to have a go at growing it on to be a part of it, but I ain't going to be in part of the winning.
Yeah, I'm not.
And the guys have all said the same. But if it's fine with all you lot, everybody from the GKP would like to partake, but they don't want to be a possible winner. So technically, that gives you a 6-man lead because 6 of us will be partaking, but not a part of the winning.
Yeah, but no, it's a bit unfair if one of us would win, isn't it? So we're just doing it.
I don't think most people would think that way, but that's what we thought would be the right.
Yeah.
I could just switch it out if we wanted me as the fish.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure that it's something you haven't got, then, haven't we? We need a rare.
I just said it, should I?
Well, definitely.
We all know Jeff.
Definitely can't be Benny Goy because he's got bloody hundreds of Benny Goys.
And it can't be a sag either, can it? Because we know
I think on each show hardly.
Growing several of them, so he'll only cheat again, won't you, Jeff?
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Phoebes.
Happy
New Year, Phoebes.
Get out to my personal space, child.
Watch it. I've got water.
Go on.
Can't freeze zone tonight.
Phoebes,
Come on, look
Phoebes. I dare you, Phoebes.
Don't you?
I'm going to see you so quick.
Mr. Tropical Koi just sent me a private message saying, if it's a giant bag of Haribos as first prize, he's in it regardless. He wants to win. DT Koi says, got to be a shower. You've already got 2. You want another one? And we'll have to take photographic evidence of your shower just to make sure you don't try palming one of them ones off if it was. It looks as if it's going to be shower and, what's being reported of the fish of 2022, the Benigoy, which is one we've all said, it's one that none of us have got and one that, well, pretty much we all voted for, isn't it? Because that's what
we've seen what Vicky's been putting out. Ricky's been putting out, and we've seen how Mike's Super Mango.
Is it the Red Dragon, the new Benigoy that they're bringing out?
I think it's something like that. Well, that's what Ricky's in that, isn't it?
Yeah, Ricky. Yeah, they're beautiful fish, skin rim.
Yeah. Busy Bee said, "Well said, Mick.
Red Tiger.
100%. Yes, Red Tiger. Well, Mike. Yeah. Koi Central. Sad face. Don't be salty, KC. Hello, Elvin. It was a nice fish, though, mate. Fair play to Stokey.
Yeah.
Was a nice fish.
Was nice.
DT Koi says, but all his koi are brilliant. Great gem I showed you guys. It was, mate. To be fair, 100%. That is. If you want a nice place to visit, it's a small establishment at present. But if you want a nice place to go visit, where a young lad's running a business from the side of his property. It's a specially built extension to his house. But I've got to admit, cracking facility, top notch.
I mean, and he's got other things going on in his life, like studying and stuff. You got to give it to the lad.
Yeah.
You've got to give him credit where credit's due. He's
Yeah.
at uni studying, but he's starting up and running a business, and he's doing a great job. And to be fair, it was absolutely spotless. Not a single.
It's what all toy dealers should be aspiring to, in my opinion.
100%.
Yeah.
You walked in there, it was literally like walking into a surgery. Clinically spotless everywhere. Floor, no rubbish, nothing. You know, I didn't even see a stray piece of koi food. Note. It was absolutely cock-up.
Water was perfect clarity. You couldn't fault any of it.
Yeah. But like I say, you've been singing praises all week how brilliant the young man is and how his fish are. You've got us excited to go and see him.
I'll say this much more than anything. If I go somewhere and I see a dead fish or I see a damaged, infected, ill fish, I ain't buying no. Don't matter how big a name, how big a reputation you've got, or what your business is like, or how many people have bought from you from in past. I ain't having nothing. I walked in there, I had a real good look around everything, and there wasn't one single fish with a mark on it. No, that's a lie. There was one Suri that had got a little mark, and it was a Deutsch, a little mark on it where it had just been slightly caught on, I think, one of its, you know, they have those tiny little scales here there every now and then. Just had a little knock and lost one of them. But the colour was coming up back and through. It was healed. It weren't a sore. It weren't an opening or anything. It was the tiniest little, a little bit of a netting, or it perhaps maybe jumped and knocked itself a little bit. But other than that, absolutely spot on. No,
I mean, I'll be honest with you about Kitsukoi. I enjoyed Kitsukoi very much, but there were things lacking, and you know, the customer service on that particular day, I thought was bad.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion, mate. I mean, you're entitled to say whatever you think.
It was a good place. It is a good place.
Yeah,
it was a very, very good place and very nice fish. But on that open day, I felt that personally they wasn't bothered about the little man. It was all about showcasing what the big bucks can buy, and I thought that was a bit of the dark side. That's what I've learned. I've learned that recently, that there is a dark side of keeping koi, and it's not beneficial for the hobby either.
No,
but then you get a young man like George, who's relatively new to the hobby and got cracking, amazing fish, but he couldn't do enough. He couldn't do enough.
Yeah, 100%. I do think it's high time that all the koi snobbery out of koi keeping. Yes, I know everybody's ponds and everybody's stock and everybody's fish that they all keep are on different levels, and there are people out there that have got 100% show quality fish that might not even, might not never show them, and they may have paid thousands for them, and they may have grown them on from smaller stock to get them to 80, 90 cm, 100 cm fish. But I do think it's high time that they all stop looking down the nose at the guy that buys his fish from a garden centre, because at the end of the day, they're all koi, regardless. And if that brings some enjoyment to the homeowner and the koi keeper, that's what it's about.
Yeah,
it's a starting point for a lot of people.
Exactly. I mean, we're not experts by any imagination.
No,
we've
got
plenty. We've got more to learn. But on that day, me and Daz wanted to buy some fish out of this certain bowl. We asked for help, and it were, oh, okay. And walked off and left us behind.
To be honest, Nick, I get that at a lot of places.
Exactly. It's not just
koi dealers are complacent. They think the fish will sell themselves. They just stand back and wait for it to happen. But okay, some people don't want to have sales rammed down the throat as soon as you walk through the door. But it's not about that. It's about customer service. And if someone's looking at something and you can tell if a person's intending to buy, then you should service that person and give them what they want.
Yeah,
I agree, mate. 100%.
I mean, another shout out.
Japanese water bar.
Japanese water garden.
Yeah, they went
Japanese
above and
water
beyond for us.
I mean, Lee. We know Lee quite well, but
They stayed open 3/4 of an hour longer than their actual closing time, so they could purely pick a fish for us, for somebody that couldn't be there to pick a fish because of a disability that they have and couldn't be there. So we were there, explained what was going on, and they couldn't have gone above. Well, they went above and beyond what I would consider
they did. Yeah,
kind, generous.
Like I say, that was down to Matt and Wendy, and Lee.
100%. Probably the best places I think I've ever visited for something like that.
Yeah.
And not only did they send him his fish out, they sent him some freebies as well.
Yeah, some free food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in Nottingham city limits, I would probably say that's the number one koi outlet.
That service.
Yeah.
That service. That lady came out and we balled up fish after fish after fish after fish, didn't we? Wendy balled up so many fish for us to have a look at. Bearing in mind that she's not waiting for us to make us mind up. She's waiting for us to WhatsApp video call someone, and she weren't bothered. She was happy to sit there all day long as it took. Like I said, even 3/4 of an hour after the finishing time, but not one person came up to us and said, not at all. And they even came out and had a chat with us outside prior to us even leaving when we were like,
they posted it as well.
Yeah.
They arranged it for the carriage and everything for it to be posted out.
Yeah. Like I say, really was.
You two couldn't get. I mean, I know because we've spoke about this, but you two couldn't get served when you'd prompted for some fish. And I'm not going to make excuses for them. I know they've got a big function on and a big day going on, and there were a lot of people there. It was for an event on it, but at the same time, they still should be serving if they're serving. If they're open to the trading and it's there for public, you should be able to pick up one you want to get.
Yeah.
Even the little people matter.
Yeah, and like I say, it's not just them. Like I say, we've noticed it on a few visits that they're not bothered about the small people. It's all about the big wedding.
It was very much the same with the quality koi. I mean, I can talk about it now because they're no longer in business, but quality koi carp in Huddersfield, till you eventually got through on a personal level with their staff, they come across as some of the most rudest employees I've ever come across. They were bad, man. But once you got through that, boundary and got to have a general conversation and a chat with them, then they'd only do as much as they possibly could, and they always helped. But I mean, I've been going there for donkey's years, right from being a nipper, being took with my dad, and they were always right with me. But there's many a person that said that they've been one of the shitty shops they've ever been to for service.
Yeah,
hence why they
shouldn't be an exclusive club like that. This is what puts people off joining the koi hobby.
Yeah,
I've been in there and I've seen people buying 60, 70 grams worth of fish, and every other person that were in there would just ignore while they served that customer.
Yeah,
watching people walk out the door and me stood there thinking, I ain't getting served here. So I went wandering around tropical side of things, then came back down, then got served. But it shouldn't be like that, should it? There's 4 members of staff, plenty of people. Should it? Yeah.
That's it. The click. I find it in the higher end. It's a clicky. If you don't keep high end koi.
But that said, Mick, I've seen opposite when it comes to shows, because there were people that spoke to us. Well, not last year, now the year before. That spoke to us and couldn't have gone more out of the way to have a conversation. It was brilliant. It was really interesting. It was nice to stand and talk with people that show you and tell you the ins and outs of it all and what really needs to be done. So there aren't all like that, but there are a good few that are.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to be there. What do you think, guys? I mean, I personally don't think it does at all.
No,
it's not good for the hobby.
No, not at all. I don't see the difference between keeping. I do see the difference in value, but a koi is a koi. No matter what your opinion of somebody else's fish, we all get the same enjoyment and pleasure out of it. So
hashtag all kois matter.
I'll stick that one on next video. Hashtag all coins matter. Tessie says salty is good. Black Country Coy Bloke says I've been good. About you? Coy Central says I've been you, Dave, and a happy new year, Dave, as well. Twisted laughing faces. DT Coy, I've been you, Davey. Triple B. Dave, don't mention salt on Facebook for sake. Coy says, what is that, KC? Scrag 68. We bumped into him down at now then.
Mrs. Scraggs.
And I apologise, love, for getting you on camera. I didn't know you were camera shy until you made it obvious and went, there's the wife.
Yeah, lovely to meet you, mate.
Right, mate.
The S word on Facebook, Vince, causes all sorts of shit. Scrag from Black Country. Bubble and Finn says, I'm here just taking down some of the racks in the fish room. Ooh. Expanding. New racks going up at the far side, and you're moving all them tanks to there. Is that what you're on with? Look at that fish, mate. That's a nice common carp, isn't it?
That's nice, isn't it?
I can't see it.
You have to just do this. Get right in close. It's a nice common, that.
Oh, steak and new taters, batters and salad. I'll let you keep the salad, but I'll have the taters and steak.
I've got to see off the photo.
Evening, lads, watching from the bivvy again while having dinner. Steak and new potatoes. I've just had roast pork chops.
Doing dumplings.
Or roast pork steaks, leek and some onions gravy, and new potatoes with broccoli. Well, nice, man. It was lovely.
You're looking hungry now, mate.
When you're eating your evening meal and you think, oh, don't end. It was one of them meals.
Yeah.
Well, that good. Proper enjoyed it.
Could have messed it all over again.
Yeah, could have done. I finished it off with a nice little iced donut as well. That was nice too.
Yeah.
Almost tipped me over the edge. Coy Central says, don't bother with Facebook groups anymore. So much bitching and usually about the use of salt. Feel free to come on, my mate. Join me on ours, Gaz's Koi Pond on Facebook. You can bitch and talk about salt all you want, mate. Nobody will question anything different on there. Life Around the Koi Pond says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Hope you all had a great
Jamie.
time. Jamie.
Alan T has tried sending you an email, I think, but it's not going through, mate.
Alan T tried sending me an email. Bear with me 1 second. You guys fill like you do so well.
It's his blocking device that's stopping him.
It's
to stop the hate mail.
Yeah.
It's probably full.
How's the farm?
All right, thanks. Yeah. Went down today.
Are we playing on Saturday or Sunday?
I've got to work on Saturday. Maybe Sunday. Yeah. But it's going to be mild over the weekend.
Do some water changes then and something.
Yeah, could do with some water changes. Yeah, I've got a bit more to dig out at the bottom. Then the two big tanks are going to be ready for lining.
Yeah,
I've got the liner, so just in case then we get them filled up. Get the water matured, ready.
Yeah, Carl, are you up for Sunday, mate? If you're free.
nothing come through to my email, mate, and I can't block anybody in any way, shape,
I'm
or
only
form.
joking.
Well, you can, but I wouldn't, because it'd be pointless me asking people to send me emails and then start blocking them, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But you shouldn't have any reason, mate, as to why it's not coming through. Many other people keep sending me emails.
Not the right address.
Yeah, well, let me just double check the pin message, but it should be right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, you put, guys, try your email address as shown on live stream, and it won't go through. Not go through.
Let me just double check. Should be right. Shouldn't be wrong. Come here, mouse. Where are you gone?
And then after that, mate, we could do with starting the mud ponds.
Yeah. Right, is all that gone? Is that all gone now?
It's all clear. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. So what it's going to be 20 foot, 30 foot long by
About
20,
10,
30, 20 foot one
15,
end.
15 foot wide, something like that.
So basically, it's going to go round like that, basically.
Yeah, be a bit of a that shape. Yeah.
Just going to check this for him, and then we'll see if I can make sure, because it should be right on there. I just want to double check. Otherwise, I don't understand how everybody else manages to get an email through, but better to check and make sure.
Yeah, but like I say, that. So then, what are you going to do? Are you going to?
Then what I was thinking of doing, because it's not going to be a mud pond as such, because it's going to have a liner. But what I thought, the other pond we've dug out, that the concrete post and gravel board one, that's filled up with bloody water now. That's all clay at the bottom.
Yeah.
That nice sort of cloudy clay water. I thought, why don't we pump that out into the mud pond?
Yeah, and then I've got that bigger bag of clay as well, so we can whack that in.
It'll have clay mud pond water, but with a liner.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you're not putting filtration in it as such, but just running an air pump in it for now, it will help keep.
It'll circulate the all the elements out the clay for the fish, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll just keep it suspended into the water column.
Exactly. Yeah, so they'll be absorbing all the nutrients or whatever of trace elements and stuff out the clay. Yeah.
Do us a favour, Colin or Mike, if you wouldn't mind, just drop me an email through to that email address and just check, see if you guys can send me an email. That's if you know how to send an email.
Yeah, it's all right. You got the two dummies on here.
But yeah, it's right. It's right email. I haven't received them. Even Gary Webb can get through on that email. So if he can do it, anybody can. Perhaps just poke the bear again. Shit. Never mind. Yeah, there's the Mark's Koi Garden and Bonsai's link. If you could do us a huge favour, guys, swing by, give him a little sub, and let him know I sent you. Then he'll know who's his new subscribers. We have at Mark Chili's. It's a bit cold to be fishing in this weather. Have you had out yet? Yeah, have you caught out, bud? Guy said he's subbed. Sorry, mate.
Good weather this is. Warm spell in the middle of winter.
I'm going to say it warmed up a fair bit, hasn't it? So it should be good.
My pond's back up at 9 degrees. So
yeah, if I got the balls and I could be bothered, I'd probably go out and go fishing in this weather.
I hope it's not doing what it's doing up here, mate, because it's absolutely lashing it down out there, chucking it down again now today. Every evening of this week, it's but,
yeah.
Although seems okay. Thank you very much. No, double check your email, mate. Try again. West Brom Koi says already subbed to Mark. Thank you very much, mate. Koi says he's already subbed or subbed. Skeggy steps in the house with a double explosion. Boom. Skegster from Twisted. Nipping Koi says already subbed. Thank you very much, Nip. DT says at Skeggy's Pond dash Shelton. Boom. Shake the room. Tick, tick, boom. There's a little bit of Fresh Prince for you. DT Koi at Mark's Koi Gardener Bonsai. Subbed already, buddy. Thank you very much. Life Around says already a subscriber. Aquatic Ness says hi, Mark. Brizzle Koi says hi, guys, with a thumbs up. Thank you very much for joining us, mate, and all appreciate it.
Yeah.
Mark says at DT, not yet, mate. Second night, so fingers crossed. If you do, don't forget, drop us an email, mate. Let's see a picture. That'd be sweet. And what are you going for? What are you fishing for? Are you carping again? I reckon there's a baby boy. Definitely carping in it. It'd be nice to be. Can you pike fish at night? Do they take it?
Yeah.
You can. I have caught them in the dark when I've been zander fishing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've even caught them on live bait at midnight.
What water is zander in there? I've never caught a zander.
Oh,
What
it's
fish?
really good fun. Really good fun.
Never
It's
had one.
totally different kind of fishing. They are ultra sensitive biters. If they feel any resistance, they'll drop the bait straight away. And how we used to catch them was a popped up half roach tail, hair rigged. Don't put if you use trebles, they'll feel the trebles and spit it out and drop it. And you get. I mean, I sat there one night and had 30 drop runs. Didn't hook a single fish because I was using trebles. I was pulling my hair out, ready to throw my gear in. And then we switched to hair rigging, and that was a game changer. And we had them up to over double figures in the canal at Sawley, where all the boats are.
Yeah.
Is it?
We
Am I
fish.
right? Is the Xander the stripy one that looks almost like a perch cross pie?
The coloration varies. Some are all
Not a
silver,
cross.
some
They
have got bars
look
on.
like the two mixed together, don't they?
Yeah.
They
Like
do,
that
but
big-
they're not a
big-
hybrid at all. They're a separate fish. In America, they call them walleye, but they're the same thing.
Walleye, yeah.
Walleye, yeah. But
Not
they're
like the perch has.
they're nocturnal.
Are they?
Nocturnal feeders, yeah, mainly. And their eyes like glow when you reel them in. They look like wolf eyes, that like bright yellow because they catch the light. Probably because they're nocturnal feeders. But they don't fight particularly hard, but they're just interesting to catch because you've got to outwit them. It's almost a little bit like carp fishing tactics to catch them.
Yeah. Especially on a lake that's been heavy fished.
Yeah. But sometimes, I mean, I had 15 in a session one evening. It's crazy. You just catch fish after fish if you get on a shoal of them. Good fun. Worth trying.
Never ever. I've seen one in photos and I've seen them on videos and stuff, but I've never ever seen one in person myself. I'd like to have a catch one out. Twisted says subbed. Nip says subbed. Simon Shears says subscribe for some time with Mark's Koi Garden and Bonsai. Good man. An evening all from Skeggy. Happy New Year, mate.
Happy New Year, Skeggy.
We've done that, haven't we? For your weekend. Koi Central says subbed. Thank you very much. West Brom says subbed. Koi Central, evening Skeggy. Life around, subscribed and rung the bell. Good man. Thanks, guys, from Brizzle Koi. Our pleasure, mate. Skeggy DT, waving hand from West Brom. Me 7. Me 7. Me 7. Me 2. Me 7. Yeah. So it's probably that 7th person that says they've subbed. DT Coys, if you can do us a favour and have a whiz round and help him as well. Get him up back. I'd love to see him get back to where he was. So
yeah,
it's,
he deserves to be.
Yeah, he does. At Gaza's Koi Pond, watch this space. Oops, forgot to record. Laugh my ass off. Now then, people, been watching your channel for a while now, but not only just got my missus to show me how to comment, so I'll learn something this year already. Carlos Machiz, is that Machiz?
Machiz, yeah.
Machiz. I hope I pronounced that right, mate. Apologise, I'm shite at reading. Seskia says subbed. Steve G says evening all. Good evening.
Evening.
Happy New Year as well. And Happy New Year, Carlos, to yourself. Thanks very much for watching and hope you're enjoying. Charlie Bifty Brown says, my legs don't look right in shorts, so no vids from me. Oh, well. Everyone wants more subs. Yeah, you're doing all right, though, Skeggy. You're going up a bit as well. You're starting to make a climb now. Just done your 500 subscriber giveaway.
Yeah, well done, Skeggy.
DT Koi says, I'll jump on live if you like, bud. Let me get through a few more of these comments, mate, and I'll drop you a link. Koi Karma says, hi, guys. Happy New Year to you all, and Happy New Year to you too, Dave. Hope you had a good Christmas and a belting festive period. He's looking full of it, isn't he? Tired. Yeah.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
Just exhausted.
Yeah.
Well, you know what to do if you want to drop.
I'm all right, mate. Sorry for you. Sorry. No.
No. Hey, mate, you're tired. It is what it is, isn't it? Can't change what we are. We are what we are. you're tired and you've been struggling to sleep, you're going to be, aren't you?
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on and still sticking at it, mate. It's greatly appreciated. Temperatures are slowly going up. Fish are feeding well, wheat germ and garlic sinkers.
Yeah, mine are going like crazy for the food.
Mike just sent me a message. I'll have a look into it, mate, and see what we can do. And maybe you need some permissions. I don't think you should. You shouldn't do, though. You should be able to. We'll double check. DT says at Koi Karma, Happy New Year, Dave. Dave at Koi Karma with a wave. Black Country Koi says, I've been your Davy Karma. Well, this gets confusing, actually. I love subs. Can I have some, please? Go on then, mate. What? Let me. Oh, I love you, baby. We got some of them ones. We got some more of the old love messages. We get some night crap through come through, don't you? 1 second, mate. Be fine. Life around the Koi Pond. Go to channel. Yeah, let's see if we can get Jamie and his good lady wife. Copy. And we'll give him a little shout out too. There's Jamie's. Sorry. There we got a little shout out there for Jamie. That's his channel link that I've just posted there. Let's see if we can get his channel up a few more views. A few more subscribers as well. He's at 118 subscribers at present. And he has a total of 48 videos out. So there's plenty of content for people to be watching. Regular updates as well. So swing by, say hi, drop him a sub.
Yeah, get us some more of that underwater footage, Jamie. That was good, that was.
Yeah, it was. On it 24/7. Oh, we've actually gone up another sub ourselves. Thank you very much, whoever that person was, because I hadn't had a notification to say who it was. I appreciate it very much. I've caught up with comments, unlike Gaz. No, Jamie, you're bad. Life around the Koi Pond says, laughing faces. Ed the Koi Keeper, evening all. How you doing, Ed?
Evening,
Happy New Year to you, mate. Bagsy a limited edition mug. I don't well. I think what we're going to do.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody's bagsing them.
Right. We need. If it's okay, guys, can we have Sean Morris's address and Kopi's address? Because Mason.
Sean Morris' address. Sean Morris, if you're watching, mate, I have your email, and I really am sorry, mate, because I switched my mobile on. I switched my mobile on last week because I thought we'd been New Year's or close to New Year's and all that. We might have had some issues, but I didn't. And I switched my phone to Do Not Disturb. And all this week, apart from yesterday when I realised, I've been thinking, my phone's been quiet. Why am I not getting all these messages? Why would I switch it, open and unlock my screen and there's like 46 missed messages and I'm not getting notifications? Well, yeah, yours truly had left it on Do Not Disturb since last Thursday. So I apologise, mate. The email that you sent through came through, but it came through and I didn't notice because they were on Do Not Disturb. So I'm sorry, mate. When we had the tropical fish talk last week, he sent me 3 videos that we could have played. What I could do is I could play them this evening if anybody would like to see them.
Yeah.
See him.
Let everybody have a quick look. So I apologise, Sean, mate. I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah.
Never realised it'd come through.
Yeah,
So,
well, I'm sure it was. I'm sure. I know.
2 days ago.
I know it was Tracy. I know it was Tracy and Kopi that wanted a cup for Mason, and I said yes straight away.
One for Kopi's Mason is his little lad, and then you had one for Sean that the bags one. He did, didn't he? First of all.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 promises.
He went to me. If we do ever do a cup, he said he'll have one, and we've done one. So
there you go. Right. So then there's 3 of us that are going to be done in a giveaway.
Yeah.
But we want to receive them first, make sure everything's good. Hopefully they should be here tomorrow. If they are, then we'll sort some kind of something out this weekend in this weekend's video for a little bit of a giveaway.
Yeah. So if Kopi, if you could send.
Yeah. Kopi, or well, get your lass to send us an email, mate. with your address so we can forward a cup through to you, bud. And then Sean, drop us an email, mate, with your address. I don't know if you already have done. If you haven't, I'll check back through his email conversation and see if you have, but I don't think you have. If you haven't, drop us your address, mate, and we'll send one out through to you as well. Danny, my boys call you Liverpool. Says, good evening, all. Good evening, mate.
Good evening, Danny.
Good evening, Danny.
Messages. Mike, Colin, stop it. DT says, evening, Ed, the Koi keeper. Koi Central says, evening, Danny. Skeggy says, evening, Ed. Evening, Ed. MBL. That's an easier way of saying it. MBL. Nice one. Evening, my boys. Koi. MBKL. Cupcake from Vince. Yeah, Josh from Bristol. Sweet, mate. Nice one. See, that were ages ago. Oh. 1 second. There's the reason why I put on Do Not Disturb. West Brom Koi says, evening, Ed, MBKL. And away from Danny. Sean Leonard says, hi, everyone. How are you doing, Sean? Karaga Design says, evening, all.
What's it called? Just to interrupt, the last message come through from Copa. It says, Warrow all. Watching, but we've just have had a bereavement. Tracy has sent you an email and thanks, guys.
Sorry to hear that, mate. Terribly condolences from us all, bud.
Yeah, it's not the news you want.
No, mate. One of my site managers has just lost his wife before Christmas, and now his dad's dying in New Year. Sick, man. Such a nice guy and a lovely fella. So Paul, I know you're probably not watching, mate, but that goes out to you, bud. DT Koi. Sorry, Koi Design says, evening, mate. Sorry, bud. Never thought I should sue her. I should have done. Could have been. That would have been one that's not been done, wouldn't it? Shisui.
It would, yeah. And they're not hard to get hold of normally.
Might do one just for you, mate. So you can grow against all your other 25 of them you've got in pond, and you can compete against yourself. DT says, oh, I've got all these comments to read Saturday. Yeah, mate, you have. And it's not easy. It's quite hard. Lisa Leach says, evening all, and yes, we had a good Xmas. And see, I knew it. Sorry, apologies. Sorry, Lisa. Says, and no, I'm not married to Nigel. God damn it. See, dropped myself, put my foot in it again. That's twice. Did that with Mike. Mike's not wife. Nip says, me, thumbs up. Kayagi Design says, for sake, Xmas is over. Move on. Stop mentioning it. Shut up, you miserable bastard. God damn. Not everybody likes it. I appreciate that, but the vast majority do, mate. Don't be such a grumpy old Grinch. That's Skeggy, isn't it? Actually, Skeggy and Vince are both Grinch. So you can have all three. You can have like a Grinch off next Christmas. See who's got the best Grinch suit.
Yeah.
Life Around the Cowboy says, question with a big red question mark. As I've mentioned in the past, I'll be moving house this year. How would you move fish and filters to another property to set up a new pond?
Depends how far you're going, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
If it's short distance, then fish bags with oxygen.
Yeah. Bag it up if you can, mate, but dropping your bags in tubs or boxes, cardboard boxes, to give them a bit more stability and they're not sliding and slipping around the water. One of the worst things, if you're doing a long distance, is having them sloshing around in a lot of water. So
I mean, most people know, but give a quick reminder: when they're in the boot, always put them lengthways. Never put them that way, because the water movement will go that way. Where if it's that way, it will just
smack the nose.
It'll slosh from side to side, so its body will be good. That's a good shout, I think, to be fair.
Yeah,
you know what? You know what? I think when I got my chag, I think mine was in that way, you know. 'Cause
Yeah,
there was
never
some
put
sort
it,
of-
never put it going with the car. Always put it crossways.
Yeah.
I
Because,
said it was. I said it was thrashing around a hell of a lot, though, didn't it, in that box?
yeah,
And that's,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
so that horrible bruise that my Chad got on his nose was from me.
That would be it. Yeah. Yeah.
But like I say,
Another reason why
Every day is a school day. We can all learn.
yeah. I mean, I only learned that through. I think it was Skeggy or Vince who said it.
I've seen it somewhere. I can't remember where I've seen it.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Skeggy and Vince.
I'm sure I've seen it on someone's video.
Because I think when we went down to Vince's, we were putting the boxes in the car, and he went, "Oh no, you put it that way."
Yeah, put it in the length work.
Yeah,
I've definitely seen it on a video somewhere.
yeah.
I missed a
Vince
comment there. Cheers, lads. Looking forward to the Adam Bayer trip and another trip. Any other trips you have planned? Hey, mate, you're welcome anytime, bud.
Looking
I'll
forward
let
to
you know
seeing it again,
when-
John.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good laugh in Poland, mate. So
We
I
did,
will be
yeah,
more than
happy
happy to meet
Do
up
we?
and-
I know we're trying to. I know we're putting a lot of information out for people, but it was Christmas and we didn't really. I mean, I felt that we didn't really. I think it was probably a bit wrong timing of our lack of judgment when we introduced the picture show.
Yeah, feel free. You want to go over it again, mate? I don't mean bad. Not like we're dragging over it. I mean, in the sense of if you want to put it out there again,
Yeah,
there is a.
I think
Yeah.
it will be a nice day for everybody. If 20 people turn up, it's nice event at Daz's Koi Farm that is kindly said, let's put a little event on, no
There's
charge.
plenty to see there as well. It won't just be the picture show.
Yeah, there's plenty of fruit that might need harvesting. There's plenty of koi that'll need grading.
Yeah.
Plenty of ponds that'll need water changes. There's
We'll
plenty
save
of
some
fruit
tank.
barbecue.
We'll save some
Like I say,
harvest. So
I mean,
we'll
do some grading.
So
Do some grading and grading. There'll be a free barbecue if anybody's interested. Like I say, it's just to get people together.
It could be a good day and a good laugh. Just a little bit of harmless fun.
Yeah.
Harmless fun. It doesn't mean your fish are crap in any way if you don't win. It's just a bit of fun. We're not doing it as a professional show or that. It's just getting a group of people, like-minded people who want to have a bit of fun, mess about.
Yeah. The idea is, isn't it, Daz? Is that kind of idea.
Yeah. I'll do some twerking even.
You can keep working.
Yeah.
Daz's idea is that hopefully in the near future that we could have a proper show there and do a proper show for the everyday person to show the fish rather than,
A working man's show kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. And I think, like I say, I think it more so. I do think it's just a good chance to have a catch up and have a bit of fun with people, isn't it?
Yeah.
To me, the best bit of it will be meeting some of the subscribers that are coming down and bring the fish along or bring a photo of the said fish that they want to enter into it, which I think would be good. There will be a first, second, and third prize with a best overall as a fourth prize as well. We were going to do some.
Yeah, like I say, there'll be refreshments. There'll be refreshments. There'll be a barbecue put on buyers, and like I say, it's not going to be a cost to anybody apart from myself.
No, there'll be no entrance.
There won't be any parts of the farm that's closed off either. It's open all access. Whatever you want to look at, you're more than welcome.
There we go.
Yeah.
Usual thing. Again, the email address will be above for that one. And if people are interested in either that and the growing show that we're wanting to do, top of the comments, there's a pinned comment with my email address. Drop me an email with your mobile number so we can add, or perhaps start two groups, and we can have one for the photo show day and the growing show event that we're also wanting to plan. There's going to be a lot to organise. I hope you're ready for your administration side of things, Mr. Lawson. You can see his interest, can't you? Look. Okay.
Yeah.
So sorry. It's what he's put.
Yeah, that's what I can keep seeing him, mate. I'm just choosing to ignore him. I just have 500 messages to catch up later on.
We're hoping to
yeah.
have at least eight or probably between 8 and 10 spawnings going off in the spring. So there should be a hell of a lot of fish for people to look through and have a look at.
Look through, grade through, and have a bit of a natter about, and a bit of a chat with, and just to see what it's like to see 5,000 fry in a pond.
Yeah.
If anyone wants any help or advice on rearing and such, I would happily share all my knowledge with people, whatever they want to know.
Sweet. What would you reckon then? So obviously stored in, because it's just going to be Andy's filters to another property. Ideally, mate, you want to see if you can keep your filter from leaking and keep the media in it submerged in water, in your pond water. At least you'll be able to keep it active, but you're going to need something to connect it up to when you get there. If you're putting a temporary pool in, if you move it, same with a tropical fish tank. What I did when I moved house from one to other, I emptied 3/4 of my water out my tank. I drained down my filter system and give that a clean out in the water that I took out. I kept that all, damp inside the filter canister itself. Stuck my tank on in the back of my van on some polystyrene and drove nice and steady all the way to a new house. But then I'd still got all my cycle tank and cycle water, just a 3/4 water change. And it's probably a little bit more than what you should, but it was what I would advise to do by local tropical fish shop. And then fill the system back up again, restart it back up again, top up the tank, and everything's hunky dory to keep going and running as it was. The best, simplest way that you can do a tropical. Now, I suppose if you're doing it with fish, koi, it's on a larger scale. But whether or not you can take a good portion of your water with you, you're probably not going to be able to do that. So you might have to cycle it, dechlorinate it, and then slowly introduce the fish bit by bit, couple of each week until your filters catch back up again. That would be my advice, mate. But like Koyagi says, in a van or a trailer, mate. But I don't think you quite lamented that literal. Jamie, same as you would from a big shot, bag them and tag them and try keep them filter media wet. There you go, see. DT Koi says life around the koi pond. Could set up a tent pond stroke pool till you built one. Yep, that's it. Gaz is what?
Shisuist.
I'm not at all. I don't know. The reason I'll tell you what it is. My original ones that I had was the dark older colour, the dark blue.
Yeah.
And they looked a bit naff as they got bigger.
I gotta admit, out the two, Asagi or Shisui, it's Asagi every time with me.
Yeah.
Me. But these newer sky blue coloured ones, and the orange is not as dark and as deep, I do quite like. But it's hard to get over the feeling of not liking the fish that you originally had and going back to having a new one.
What about the Kiwi?
That one's nice. Yeah, like them.
Yeah,
I do like them. But the other one is
well, the Wakaba.
Kiwasaba. Sorry.
the
Kiwasabi.
Yeah. Kiwasaba. Yeah.
George must have told us the name of that fish about 25 times at shop. Me and Jeff couldn't remember for shit.
Yeah. Kiwasaba. Yeah.
That's why I pointed it in video and Jess got that fish there because couldn't remember it when he told me only like 3 minutes before it. But it's the same with others. I'm not a big fan of Kajaku.
No, I'm not, to be honest. They look
See some lovely ones.
Yeah.
They all look
Kajaku has to have
a
a clean head.
Yeah.
No, none of that. Yeah, they're crazy or a little bit of colour going through. It's okay, but
You like a clean, brilliant
I
whitehead.
think
Yeah.
just that the dark orange is a little bit dull for me.
and that
If
surprised
it
me
had a bit
actually.
of, if it had a bit of a more metallic luster to it,
What, Kajaku?
yeah.
Kajaku's all metallic fish.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
they're never really bright, are they? You know what I mean?
They
Not
can
that-
be. They can be.
Well, the ones I've seen not normally are.
Yeah.
But-
But I'm surprised
No,
you don't
no.
like them. I'm surprised you don't like them because you're
Well, that's the thing. That's
Ginger.
why I went
Now-
with Benny Ginger instead, because it looked like one, but it was red, not
Yeah,
orange.
no, I
Yeah.
like the red.
Not a
Because
fan of orange.
You get red Kajaku as well, can't you?
yes,
Yes,
very
now
nice.
Deutz red Kajaku and Deutz.
Yeah. I'd have a red.
They are nice.
I'd have a red one because Mike's is nice. One not here at the show. I'm not looking. I'm not doing it.
Kajaku.
I'm not looking at the messages. They're doing me head in, man. It's same. Sorry, the admin team like to take the piss and send messages because they know it pops up on my screen and on my phone. So, to the admin team, I've been your shag. Good to meet you the other day. Me mom, BCKBD. Brizzle Koi sub from Sai. Thank you very much, mate. Good evening from Mr. Tropical Koi.
Evening.
Guys, thank you a pic. Thank you very much, Nip. I will have a look, mate, when these guys have got when they've got a conversation or a topic going. I'll try and check the emails again and see if they're coming through. But I don't like putting them on spot because we've seen Mick when he's caught in headlight.
No, you've got. Like I say,
Gaz has
you've
got
got.
it now. Gaz has mastered it now. He just go and grab a trifle. He's happy.
What's it called? We've got a hell of a lot of comments. Let's just say that hell of a lot.
Yeah, no. I want to touch base again on the Growing Show as well. I do want to. But I did have one other topic that I did want to bring up. And this is, Mike does. He said, now you're doing it as well. God damn it. Skeggy's sending me messages now too. Who's taking piss? Gaz sent a picture. Sorry, well said. Oh my God, messages.
Dickens is that?
Work's sending me emails now as well. Susie, you're in as well now. West Brom
on your email to subscribe.
Well said, Mick. Still too much snobbery.
Yeah,
but not all, mate. Not everybody.
Not all.
I don't want to turn around and say that everybody is because that's not the case.
No.
A lot of people are not. They're not. But there is.
Not
There is.
all that. They're not. No, not all like that. But it's just a shame that.
Good, and they're all sat on the bottom.
Well, I fed them tonight. That's why, because you just fed them again.
Well,
It's
no, they're all sat on the bottom. Even Bubbles is
It's
sat on the bottom.
it's just a shame, isn't it? That it's like that. But
It is.
in any RB, in any RB or
It is
walk, you always get.
Oh, Daz. I'm getting ones from Skeggy's Koi Pond and now from Daz Shelton, so I'm getting it twice now. Really, am. Sorry, this is proper distracting. Well said, Mick. Still too much snobbery. And then DT says he isn't really new, Mick. He's been doing it for years now. Just gets better every year. There you go. He's not really new. The shop's new. The building's new.
Yeah, but I'm not for it. He's a young man. So he hasn't been doing it that long.
It's a credit
in the grand scheme of times, but it's a credit how he's built a successful little business and spot on to the lad. To the lad. What I've seen from his establishment, from Gaz and Jeffrey and DT, I couldn't fault that. I couldn't fault that place ever.
Same here. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, very much so. And the video, thanks very much, guys, for watching because it's doing pretty well. People seem to be enjoying what they're seeing. Skeggy says, Skeggy and DT, I get what you mean, but I want to minimize as much stress as possible. Like what size temporary pool to store them in? Size temporary pool. So you've got some pretty couple of pretty big fish.
We've got George and Mildred, haven't they? Which are
George
quite...
and Mildred, they're like 70 pluses, aren't they? They're going to need to be somewhere pretty deep at those fish. And one other thing I will say, mate, when you put them in, make sure you put some kind of net or protection over top, because fish, when they're into a new environment, one thing they will be doing is they'll be spooked, like you see fish at shows where they're all trying to, tail walk a bit and trying to jump out. Make sure you cover it up and net up. It doesn't have to be covered over top. You want oxygen exchange, same as, but make sure you cover up, mate. Definitely. Don't just bang him straight in there, walk away and think everything's hunky-dory, because likelihood is you'll come back and find one of them will be on floor.
Yeah.
Size-wise, as big as you can, mate. The more space you can give them, the less stress they're going to have.
Yeah.
Ideally. One of those 10-meter pool, 10-foot pools that you've got, Daz, 10-foot diameter, isn't it?
That's perfect.
That's yeah. Sean Leonard says, here.
Evening, Sean.
Aquatic Nest says, Christmas was good. Thank you for asking. Hope your Christmas was well too. It was fantastic.
It was. Thank you very much.
The only downside to it is going back to work, and it did seem to go like that this Christmas. Went so fast. Yep. It really did. But that's what happens when you're surrounded by good friends, good company, and good family. So
and aquatic Nest. I guess you are into the more the tropical side of it. If you are, I think we will be doing another tropical talk.
Oh, sorry, Aquatic Nest. I will share your next. I will share your channel with him. In fact, I will share your channel with everybody. If you guys haven't seen this, this is I believe both husband and wife that have their own, and they've got. You want to see the tanks that they've got, man? I can't believe I'm not showing you this. Sorry, my bad. What a shite host.
No, I mean, like I say, I haven't been on though. I haven't been on for a couple of days properly. So.
Well, no, I've had this a long time, mate.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's my bad. I should have shown you this ages ago. Sorry, I apologise.
We'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it. We'll watch it after then.
Well, mate, yeah, there's a lot to watch.
That's all right. But like I say, and hopefully we'll be doing another tropical talk. And like I say, where we can all learn.
Let's put it this way.
Subscribed.
She has a very big, a hell of a lot bigger than me. 1.27k subscribers. So if anybody's not checked out this and you are into your tropicals, this is a channel well worth going and have a look at. 100%. There we go. That's the link post in there. But they do loads like native fish and stuff like that, scapes and tanks.
The scapie looks very nice, yeah.
Yeah. And live streams as well. They haven't done it live in a while. Looking at this one.
You've been keeping it a secret.
Well, I think if memory, I don't want to say it and get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's married to a gentleman that also does YouTube too. And I think this is her channel and that's his channel. And they've both got the basement cellar is fully tanked out.
Wow.
I hope to God I'm saying that.
Is it a UK? Is it a UK base?
I apologise. I've just married you off to somebody else, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Is it a UK based or a USA based?
No, it's States.
Brilliant. But no, I think if it is, it's nice to have somebody from America watching. It's really nice.
Very much.
Like I say, we do keep all kinds of fish.
I'm not reading that one out. That is for sure, Mike. You can spec it in. Right, here we go. Evening all, new here to the hobby. Cheeky guy.
Yeah. Hi, Cheeky Koi. Like they joined today. They joined YouTube today. They did. So.
Yeah, well, it's still a funny name.
Yeah.
Almost, you could say it wrong and say Cheeky cow. Sean Letter says the gap is that big you could fall down it.
It is, mate. It's sad.
Yeah. Jamie, I just put mine from 3,000 gallons to an 8-foot round pool. For 4 months, they were fine. There you go. Yeah. Hello at Cheeky Koi. Hi, Cheeky. Sorry, you can have some fun with that one. Here, Sean, makes Grand Canyon look like a model. Thanks, Kege. Evening, Cheeky. Lee from JWG is a good guy. He certainly is, mate. 100%. He did a clip for my video about what it makes to be a good koi keeper. Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah. Westcliff Koi Pond. Hi, guys. Happy New Year to everyone and all the best for the new year ahead. And the same to you, mate. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. We've got party poppers, blowers, and a thumbs up from Jamie. Abin, you're on. Hi, Ron. Cheers for the shout out, guys. My pleasure, mate. That's what it's about. I mean, I'm trying to do it. Vince is trying to do it. We're all trying to push those smaller channels, and it's not to push the big channels out. It's just to show that there are other videos out there and other content, and we can all watch something different on a new channel. I love watching these stuff. I spend most evenings watching through everybody's. I haven't got time to comment on everybody's, but we do flick through a heck of a lot. We do watch.
No, I mean,
I don't always send a comment, but I do watch, and I do always leave a thumbs up.
It's how random it is. At 12 o'clock last night, me and Gaz was watching hermit crabs get made a metal shell with spikes.
We watched some random stuff. This dude did like a steampunk shell for some hermit crabs, and he crafted them, made them, didn't he? Cast them, and then he tried them out of aluminium, tried them out of a couple of other metals that were too heavy.
Then he made aluminium. Yeah.
And then did he not dip them in something to give them a metal coat as well, so they were less lightweight?
Yeah.
Man. Shells cruising around with these big spikes off the back. 2 of them wouldn't accept the new shells that he'd made, and 1 did. So he set the 2 with the boring, miserable shells and set the other 1 free with its shell, so it looked like
steampunk thing.
Steampunk shells that crawl back into the water. It was funny as well. And then he placed 4 others that he'd made somewhere randomly all over the world, didn't it? In different places. They were pretty good.
Around Sydney.
Yeah, around Sydney, sorry. Yeah. And he left a little clue with each one so that people could either find him or perhaps maybe hermit crabs would find him.
Can you read that?
He got something like 38K subscribers on it. And his video got something like 29,000K views. It was mint.
Yeah, it's very funny. I mean, this was like 12 last night.
Yeah, we do watch some random stuff.
Yeah,
it's normally either fish or tropicals or some type of marine life.
And like I say, I want to learn. I want to learn about koi, but I love to learn more about the tropical side of it. Because I go to a club. I want to learn it from the club as well, but I'd like to learn other people's experience who's got the wild tank. Like Sean. Sean's got a big tank, hasn't he? Sesquia's Reef. Vicky's got a YouTube channel. Thanks. You know what I mean? People like that who different to the.
They've got their own way of doing things. We all have our own different ways of doing things, don't we? It's all slightly different.
Yeah, that's what I like about the real community, because if you're stuck, you can always whip through somebody's channel, and somebody's either come across it, gone across it, or there's plenty of comments about what you should and shouldn't do, or
Yeah.
I mean, there are some channels out there that take the piss and use your content to make other videos. But I've got to give this dude a shout out, man.
Go on, you got it.
Because it's funny as shit.
Koi
something news, wasn't it? What was it?
Yeah.
Koi World News.
Koi World News. Check it out, guys. One of my videos on it.
Yeah.
It's got Benny Hill music running in the background, man.
Yeah.
I was sat there laughing my head off, man, when I watched that. It was funny. But at no point or at no stage did I ever say that this is how to fit a bottom drain. The video was called Fitty Mix Dual Retro Bottom Drain. But one thing I will say, in its defence, it does work, and it is working.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but the little piss take video was pretty good.
It was cool.
I did think it was funny. And that's, to me, that's what I think it's about. If you can laugh at yourself while others are laughing along with you, then that's all good. It was funny.
Yeah.
And credit to the editing, because it's good. And there are a few other channels out there that are on it too, which are equally as funny. Check it out. Worth having a look. Telford Koi Pond. If I should have bookmarked it. Did I? Didn't bookmark it. I did. I'm going to post it. Koi World News. Or Koi. All right. Let me search it. No, want that.
Gaz.
News.
Gaz. Somebody's getting upset with somebody's comments down the bottom of the comments. So you just ask them to keep it civil and keep it.
Come on, admin, do your thing.
Yeah, let's see.
Are you, Alan? Are you putting a capital letter at the beginning because it needs to be all lowercase? GAZ, as it is wrote there, it has to all be lowercase. I'm not saying you aren't, mate, but that's the only thing I could think it being. I don't.
It might be his settings, he said.
Can't see it being as anything else. Can't be my settings because I'm receiving.
No, not yours. It might be his. He said.
Well, we'll sort it one way or other, mate. If you can't get in touch via that way, we'll get in touch another way. Add me on Facebook or something like that, mate, or in Messenger or something like that. Which comments are we talking about here, mate?
Just A&C's, what's it called, winding people up.
No.
But it's playful, but I'm getting messages.
It won't be ANC. It won't be playful, would it?
No.
Everybody knows it's as it is. It is what it is. Have fun. Bubble and Finn says, yes, 2 rats coming down and 2 new ones going in. Sweet. Might he put, yeah, he might have put capital G, mate. That's what I thought. Is it virgin.com or .net? It's .com. Vince, can you message me? Feel like an answering service. Skeggy.com, mate. Try it a few times. It could be my fault. Throw it down with Rainier Gaz, yeah. Still is here, mate, too. Oh, right, how about? Is that a video, Nib? I think it might be, if it was. Just fill for a little bit, guys. I'll give you a topic. I'll give you a topic to fill a bit about with. Should we?
Move fish on.
Ethically, well, this is the reason being, and I might actually be giving this away. Might actually give this away.
You've got two to give away.
We've got 2 of you.
Wait, you mine away as well, mate.
No, I've got yours.
It's World of Nishigoi, Volume 2. Hardback, well, paperback, but well made.
Well presented.
Yeah, very well presented. And there's a topic in here that made me think. It's a taboo subject.
Actually,
So the writer says, should we be moving on koi? And if we do move on koi, what precautions should we be taking if we do? There's a little topic while I just try and find out this video, and then that gives you something to talk about, along with this magazine.
Yeah. Can we give the young man a shout out? If you can have a look what his name is, the editor, because he was a lovely young man.
Yeah, it was a
He was very helpful.
I tried to see if it said, but all it says is World of Nishigoi, Volume 2. worldofnishikigoi.com.
But the gentleman who did the illustration and the pictures of the for the magazine, we met him at Kitsu koi.
Yeah, we did.
We all purchased.
He came out to get some magazines for people, and all 6 of us bought them off him. So he had to go back to Cad to get some more again.
Yeah, yeah. But like I say, that very nice young man. He spent time. You've probably seen him on a couple of videos in Japan.
Yeah, with a koi partner.
With the koi partner and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what's it called?
Anyway, Mick, about this taboo subject, do you want my opinion on it? You probably won't agree with me, but I think when you buy a fish, it's like buying a pet. It is a pet, and if you ain't prepared to keep it, you shouldn't have bought it in the first place. Just because you get bored of it, you don't like the colour of it, or it don't fit in with your scheme, then I don't think it's right to move them on.
So you're in the opinion of a dog is for life, not just for Christmas.
Exactly.
A fish is for life, not just for the season.
Yeah, just because it gets a mark on it or something and it's not perfect anymore, people are very quick to move them on and get rid of them. But that shouldn't be the driving force behind buying fish in the first place, just to have perfect fish. What
if there's not wrong with a fish and you're going to move it on to help somebody out that might have lost some fish? Would you agree with it then, by giving somebody a perfectly good fish and saying, there's a gift, mate, to help stock your pond back up?
Yes.
Even if that person that's giving it might want to get rid of that fish too.
Yeah, sneaky that is.
It's not that there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
You know, I'm not talking. Well, I am. But I'm saying
no,
I have a couple of fish.
No, I don't agree with it.
You don't agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your take on it then, Mick? Considering I've got half your fish in my pond.
Well, oh yeah, what's it called? Nice momentary crash going coming in. No, what's it called?
We got him there, Daz, haven't we?
No, right. I wouldn't give them the fish I give away. I wouldn't have given them to just anybody.
No. I mean,
Just
and they're going for a breeding project.
Happy New Year to ANC Koi from all of us. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas. You, wife, kids.
Yeah, I want to just give them to anybody. I knew where they was going, so it's a little bit of a difference. I'd give them to friends and family, but I wouldn't sell them. I'd never sell fish. That's what I would never do. Now,
yeah.
But like I say, I don't mind giving. Yeah, I used to sell a few.
Now you know Dad's opinion.
No, I used to sell a few fish, didn't I? Back in the day.
Yeah.
I used to sell a few koi.
I can't want.
Oh, no.
I am blank tonight.
What's it called? So Gaz, can we put bullshit statement of the week?
For what? For why? For where? For when?
For Daz.
Why is that?
Because you own a koi farm?
Yeah, that's selling koi. That's breeding koi to sell. That's totally different, Nick.
No, you didn't say that.
Of course he bloody is.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that. You said,
Nick, have any of my koi got marks on, or am I getting rid of them because they're the wrong colour? No.
Yeah, but you did say that. You said people should keep all their koi.
Well, what happens if I use my airbrush and make it the right colour before I move it on?
I said that shouldn't be the driving force behind buying your koi to move them on if they have a problem. I haven't bought me koi; I've bred them.
We've got a question here from Nip. He's asked if we can, if you want to sell that Tantra show, Mick. There's one from him coming up in a bit. Nip's asked us to have a look at this, and he's asked if we can shed some light on what we think it might be.
I don't sell any koi from my farm anyway, mate.
No.
Nothing ever leaves a bloody farm.
You give them away.
No. That's it. You've always said I'm taking a piss, but no. Again, you give them to your friends and family and friends and stuff like that.
Yeah. I've got a couple of old battered fish in my pond I won't part with.
There we go. That's Nip's Chag.
Oh, it's got a mark on it, hasn't it? Was it?
It's got several on it.
Yeah, it looks like it's bashed its shoulders, doesn't it?
No, further
there
down,
we go.
below the dorsal at the back.
There's a little bit
Yeah.
to the back of the gills as well there, and then further down the dorsal and a little bit towards the tail. Have you done any straight?
That 100%. That's flute. That's fluting. That is, because that's where they'll do it, near the side of the gill cage, the body line. Down the bottom.
So from flashing against something.
Yeah, because if you have a
irritated.
from where it is, near the door, near the gill plate, and then back towards the tail. So it is. It's like
it's sort of roll and I know what you mean.
Yeah. The finish, the tail looks a bit red on the bottom part of the tail.
Yeah.
Pecks do a little bit as well, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. And redness is very often can be a sign of costia, which is the harder to pick up the smaller parasites on your scope. If you haven't got good enough magnification, you can easily miss it. But I would start with scrape.
Me, yeah, and me. What I would do, I would put some antibac.
Yeah, spray
some antibac on both parts.
Just to lighten the mood. A comment came through then that says that's the Benny coming through.
I don't think so.
Who put that?
What do you think? One
of the admin.
Just up, it's on him. Lightens the mood, mate.
Yeah.
Well, I would have said parasites of some sort, mate. But scrape and do a check and
check your water parameters. Yeah.
And just to make sure, give it a salt bath, mate. A lot of sores and a lot of irritants can be eased just with a salt bath. So give it a scrape. Once you've done a scrape, give it a salt bath while you're checking it out. Make sure somebody's watching it, obviously. But give it a salt bath, see how it goes, and see how it progresses. Do a weekly salt bath, see how it goes over the course of a week.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's not nay bad. That's nay bad at the minute, but it could be turned into.
Yeah, you want to catch these things early, so it's good to jump on it now.
I'll stop sharing that and I'll just double check and make sure what his message that came with it was. Can you ask the group what's wrong with the chag feeding, swimming, and finding its normal behaviour, not clamped, but looking like that?
Yeah.
Right. Next message. Just thumbed up that one. I see one. Ed the Koiki says, I've subbed to all the new channels tonight. Thank you very much, Ed. Appreciate it. And I'm sure they will do too. Skeggy says, good man, Ed. That's good, Ed. The Koi Keeper. I'll have all here to help one another. We're all here for ourselves. With a wink. Matt's Koi Gardener Bonsai. Thanks very much for the shout out. Maisie was delighted. Big smiles. Smash it. Lots of content to come. Mate, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I do.
I think it's brilliant when a younger generation are getting involved in it. It's what got me involved in it. My dad doing it with me got me involved in keeping fish, and I've been doing it all my life. It's a hobby that I've loved and enjoyed every minute of, mate. So I think it's great, fantastic, and especially when you're using it towards the side of the homeschooling bit as well. I thought that's a real good idea.
Yeah.
There you go, mate. You want to sell that Tancho shower, mate? Not anymore, mate. You can only give them away. You don't want to sell something, you're just going to give it away. But you're way behind the dibs queue on that one, mate.
Yeah.
In just nipping Koi, just wait 2 weeks. They'll give it away. On a joking, mate. Thanks, Gaz. No problem, mate. Good evening, Vince from Westcliff. Ed, can I have some? Of course you can, mate. Crap, wrong monitor. Ed, Koi Keeper. 1 second, go to channel. Copy. Ed's asking for some subs as well. If we're handing out subs,
Yeah,
I
I'll give
know.
him.
Let's help another channel there.
Yeah.
301 he's on at present, and 302. That's one I want to actually sub to myself, mate. Don't forget to ring the bell, folks, for all notifications. That way, then we all know when he's dropped a new bit of content. Swing by, guys. Let's see if we can help Paid get himself up. His next target, I guess, is going to be the 500 mark. Be nice if we could.
Right.
Koi Karma says, hi, Ron and Vince. Bubbles and Finn says, I'll have a mug.
Well, we're coming up to see you at some point, Vicky. So
I will make you a mug, I promise. Drop me your email address or address, should I say. Not your email address, because I can't. I can email you a cup, send you a picture of it, you can print it yourself.
3D print it.
Ronald McDonald's. Our Vince is Ron, related to Tom. Oh God, this is where it starts getting confusing. Here we go. Woo all. We're watching, but we're having a bereavement. Tracy sent you the email, and thanks for that, guys. Condolences, mate. All we can do, you know where we are, bud. Nip says, all is okay, Cope. Sad news, Cope. I've been your Cope. Happy New Year, Armand. I don't know if I said that right. I always complete with self.
Compete
with self. What is MBKL mean? Yeah, mate, don't even try it. Don't even try working.
My boy Coy's Liverpool.
My boy's Coy Liverpool. There's that many of them. I get well lost. Shut it, ex-Mrs. Creep. Crap. Xmas all over on the 6th, 12th, 12 before and 12 after.
Yeah.
A traditionalist. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hey, boom.
It was.
Kayagi would win a Grinch off. I'm not that bad. Who are you on about, Kayagi? It was me, mate.
The makeup, though. Have we lost him?
Yeah, so it pops on and pops off.
Hello, Studios. They rolled out an update not so long ago, and ever since this update, every now and again, if I don't move enough, the damn thing goes off, Pilot. but you can do stupid stuff like this with it, which is pretty cool.
Not again.
But it is. Sorry, Daz.
I'm just getting used to not seeing the yellow hands.
Yeah, it was Vince. Yeah, like I say, Vince. Like I say, it was Vince who told us about it.
Told us about it.
The boxers.
About the boxers.
Yes. When we came down to pick up the one that you said you didn't like. That one. That
one. Yeah, but now look at it. What's it called?
That's twice he's been wrong, Vince, isn't it? Could have had a nice show as well, couldn't he, mate?
I don't think Vince is on now, mate. So can you give him a ring after?
Will do.
Yeah, please.
There we go. Sorry. My eyelashes are too long and they touch my glasses and I can't get marks on my glasses.
You're supposed to take those fake ones off before you go on the live, Gaz.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry, forgot. I normally take them off. Could have been Vince. I've not had that discussion with you. No vegans allowed. Good idea. And why not, Simon? Sounds great idea. Will be a good day. This has got to be.
It will. Sweet. It will. It will be.
Always good to meet up in person with the GNS. Should hopefully meet new people. That's it, mate. That's what I'm looking forward to. Would be nice, guys. Brilliant. Stead barbecue.
Yeah.
No veg on the barbie. Why no? Yeah, actually, I've got to admit,
Yeah.
I'm quite fond of a whole piece of what do we call them? Corn on the cob. Bit of butter over them, wrapped in tin foil, a couple of layers, put them on a barbecue. Oh my God, that's a diet.
You know something? If there's any vegetarians out there, I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm on your side. I don't like meat much at all. I do prefer a nice bean burger.
I've got to admit, I can eat both. I'm comfortable with both, but you can't beat a good steak. But each to their own.
Bean burger?
Yeah. Yeah. A spicy bean burger.
Oh, no, don't.
What?
No wonder you're struggling to sleep.
No,
I was looking at the last comment from Simon Shears. Says, "You're sure they also said men only two."
Oh, no.
Received an LOL, but I'm not going down there, and I apologise.
No, everybody's welcome.
Yes.
Everybody's welcome in my eyes. Doesn't matter who you are.
Everybody's welcome.
What you know.
Yeah.
Well said, Skegger. How are the Axolotls coming on, Daz?
Oh my God.
There we go, Daz. Could we have a live viewing?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can spin his camera around. This is going to be hard work.
There's just a few of them. Of the, what was it, about 500? Let's have a little look in the boxes. I haven't fed them tonight. I normally have to feed them every night, but I'm waiting till after the live. You can see
Any sign of legs yet, Daz? Come on,
not
yet. Can we make you full screen?
How do I do that?
No. I'll do it. I'll remove me.
Okay. Oh shit! Wrong way. A bit more light on. In fact, let me move them over. A bit better lighting. I don't know if you can see them. And there's about 25 in a box, and there's a lot of boxes. I think I've got about 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, about 25 boxes with 25 in. I've lost, I think, 5 so far. And that was because of the ammonia. It's just the same as koi. If the ammonia gets too high in the water, it'll kill them. That's why you've got to do a water change every day when they're tiny. When they're big, they're bulletproof. But when they're tiny, they die very easily. So water change every day. And if you notice the tip of the tail starting to curl round and the gills start to shrivel up, that is ammonia poisoning. You have to act on it fast. But once you get them past that stage, once you get them to 3/4 of an inch or so, then you're normally home and dry with them. Yeah, coming on great. Stick these back.
Colin says, surprised you haven't got them in trifle containers.
If trifle came in square containers, they would be.
Right, let's see if we can catch up with a few more of these comments. Skegger, you're eyeing up at me. Give over. Question for all. Just got a Cockney koi filler, multi-bay. I have a pressure filter on the back of the shower. Would it be fine to take the pressure filter off?
Yeah, why not?
Pressure filter. What do you mean by a pressure filter?
Well, just to, like the ones I
like
use.
Like a bead one. Yeah. Oh no, one of those smaller. Yeah,
container ones with the cheap and cheerful.
Pressure filter on the back of the shower, would it be fine to take the? I mean, you're pre-filtering your shower, aren't you? So really, you're letting your shower do what it needs to do, which is the nitrifying bacteria cycle. No, is that right? What is it? Ammonia, nitrate to nitrate to nitrite.
No.
Nitrite to nitrate. Yeah. But you're preventing your shower from getting all that crap in there for it being pre-filtered out. So
yeah, it needs to break down that crud in there to break it down, doesn't it?
Yeah. Be a good idea to remove it, but you'll get a lot of shit in there too. So you want to pre-filter some of that out if you can. Most people just put a little bit of filter floss on top so it catches the fines.
Or use a sieve first. I suppose that will perhaps be better.
No, they've got to be light blue, not too much orange and a nice zip. Yeah, 100%, mate. Carlos, see if possible, like I did a run both for a while. If you can, it's what I did, DT says. Kahaku, only one step up from a goldfish and 2 steps up from a butterfly. Use the pressure filter as a pre-filter to the multi-bay. Then it's not going to get all the big shit going in.
Yeah, it reduces the muck down, yeah. But it's one more thing to go wrong, one more thing that can leak.
Yeah. Eden Koi Pond says, well, thank you very much for joining us, mate. I've got 10 Asagi fry from Adam Bayer, all around 4 to 6 inches now. If you're going to Bayer, definitely grab some if you can. Are those the ones that you got when you went down last time then? He's got some nice ones, hasn't he?
Yeah, I intend to get some if he's got them when we go for the growing show. I'll take some Friday.
We're going to go for some grow on Friday when we go, hopefully. Yeah.
Let's just say, I mean, if you're lucky enough, right, I bought, I think, about 40 Kahaku, and this is what I mean about by people who put effort and time into every customer. These fish wasn't expensive, yeah, but he stood there for over an hour and a half with me, choosing individual little fish for me to get the best out of what I could afford at that day.
There you go, mate. Well, that's customer satisfaction, mate, isn't it? That's what it's about.
Yeah, I mean, Adam and Amanda, they always make you feel welcome. Always make you feel welcome. And like I say, I'm looking forward to it, mate, going to see him again.
DT Koi, the pressure filter clogs too quickly. ANC Koi says, starts with Kahaku, ends with Kahaku. Big family. I got some last year, now 45 cm. Sweet.
Wow. Yeah.
Carlos, see, it's just you don't want to lose all the beneficial bacteria. ANC, I have, but didn't want sponges in always cleaning them. Well,
yeah, they're a bit of a ball ache, sponges are to this.
Have you got, does the multi-bait that he's talking about will have the vortex at the beginning, won't it? So all the heavies should drop into that regardless anyway, shouldn't they?
Yeah. And then brushes, they're a lot easier to clean. Jack Martin.
Eden Guy says, Nip, smashing stuff, hope to see some growth in the new season. If you're on Facebook, drop me some pics. I think I've seen them. I've seen them on his videos anyway. He's got some decent sized growth out of them, though, hasn't he? 42 cm in a toe sack. That's good. That's under heat, though. He is heated, isn't he? So
heat makes the difference.
Yeah. DT, that's what.
If you watch Ricky Stoddart's latest one, he states that it's nigh on impossible to grow koi to a decent size without heat, and I think he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Well, in a small time frame.
Well, from what other video we sent the other day, under the right conditions, all set up, he can get a CM per week.
Yeah, but that's we're not experts, but does that have a detrimental effect to the fish, growing it quicker, or would it be growing?
I would say it would
on a slower base. But like I say, we don't know. My experience
of growing other plants and animals forced it does tend to shorten their lifespan and it makes a weaker individual. That's my personal experience.
Yeah.
Certainly with plants, it does.
Like I say, it'd be a thing. Look, it would be nice to see what people's thoughts on it. Does it or don't it? Like I say, because if they, the way I see it, if it made that much of a difference, people wouldn't do it, would they?
No.
Or does it? You know, like I say, it's one of them things. Some will be against, some will be for, won't they?
Well, it's like a lot of things with koi. No one's ever really done any research into it, have they? To see whether it is detrimental or not. You find that an awful lot. It's all pure conjecture.
Yeah.
But Finn says, I'm looking for a nice Kiyotsure. Well, there was we actually saw a nice Kiyotsure butterfly. Vince would have loved that.
Yeah.
But I think for him. One of the things. Hold on a little bit. Let's just, because I know a certain person who's going to be breeding, and I'm not being funny. That Kiyotsure that the said person's got,
it's a king Kiyotsure.
King Kiyotsure, probably one of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is doozy. It's gorgeous.
It was mine, but
yeah,
I got bored of it.
Skeggy says, how's your grown show doing, Dave Eden? You sold out yet? I hope you are, mate. Well, I mean that in a nice way. Sold out so that you've got a positive turnout. Eden Koi domestic. Lisa's got a butterfly one. There you go, see. Vince says, I've got a nice Kiyotsure. I'm moving on, Vicky. Oops, and we've just been talking about moving on. Sorry, Vince.
Yeah, but again, it's what's it called, isn't it? It's something that
Die more dormant, Carlos. I wouldn't say die more dormant, Carlos. Yeah, there we go. That's the comment that you're probably talking about. 50% sold. Slowed down a bit today. Hopefully, get the places filled as it's going to be a belter. 100%, mate. Nice, Dave. Good luck, Dave. Watch Vince. Vince watched your video before. Some nice fish there, mate. Certainly are. Carlos. Twisted, you joining our growing show? Then we've got a link there for Aquaticness. That's the channel that I put out before. Oops, missed one. If someone buys him a ticket, come on. I'll message you, Dave. Yeah, I know, but I can't. Yeah. I can't choose what to read out. It's not really. I mean, Vince has got the power to do and say what he wants. They can have a pop and he can pop back. Evening all from Jigs. How you doing, bud? Oh, congratulations, mate. Sorry, misread that. It's Jigs. Happy New Year, mate. I thought that for a second was Martin's because it's a very similar logo. ANC Koi. Seski's Reef says, subbed Alan, there's something wrong with my settings. We'll out later. Like I said, I get through. I'm there for a visit to do it. David, I'm not. We just.
Is it just me or is it turned into Max Headroom again?
Yeah, it's good. Dip, 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 dip. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
We always knew it was a robot.
It's all right. I got a lot of messages all come through all at once. Aquaticness, already done that one. Done AIDS as well. So just shutting some of these. I've got like 6, 7 tabs out going. We'll sort it, Alan. One way or another, mate. If you're on Facebook, if you want, you can add me. Just search for me, Gary Hoyle on Facebook, mate. You'll see my mugshot. Add me, mate, and we'll sort it one way or other. Sub from Aid. Jousting crabs. Koi Central says subbed. ANC Koi, 8:58 p.m. Does anyone know the first show is this year? Is it the BKKS? I don't know. All England's Young Koi Show in Kent, I think, maybe. Yeah, that's what that was last season, wasn't it? Are they doing the it will exactly. Young Koi Show is the vine. I'll not. I don't remind you about tea. It's a joke. Bags in the book. Bags in the book. There's going to be a giveaway, mate. Bags in the book. This is why Jim Davison got cancelled. Love a good joke. Gaz dial-up has gone tits up again. Koi Central is Dibs, mate. Now it's mine. Tony Barker, his name is Liam Bess. We cleaned him out. Thanks, Tony. Aquatic Nest subscribed and rung the bell. Thank you very much, mate. But breeders don't keep to that ethos, does. Totally agree, Darren. Totally agree. There you go. Oh, Mark, why all male then? You just don't want no spawning, or you just prefer males? As in Koi. God damn, that could have come across wrong again, wouldn't it? Shit. Charlie Rifter Brown, nah, I bagged it first, mate. Soz, LOL. Mick, what's the name of that fish club you was telling me about? Yeah, see, you said you'd let her know and you forgot.
Yeah, I told her. Last week.
Well, drop me a message and I'll forward it across.
Robin Hood.
Mick says nothing. Swerves them all, mate. Always.
What's that?
Robin Hood, what?
Robin Hood Equestrius.
Robin Hood
Equestrius.
Yeah, Equestrius. That's how I spell it.
Aquatic.
No, not aquatics. No.
Equestrian.
Good luck with that one. Yeah, that's horses.
Yeah. What's that, Simon? What was that about? Sorry, I'll tell you the name now.
He's going to see if he can find it, Vic. We'll either I'll send you a message with it on as well. If you don't find it, well, I'll make sure you get it this evening or later this evening. Charlie Bifter Brown says, my local chippy always give good fish.
Here you go.
Don't make a mess of the pond. Aquarists. Robin Hood Aquarists. Aquatic Social Fund, funded in 1992. There you go, Nottingham.
Yeah, that's the club I'm a member of. What was Simon saying?
You were swerving the dibs on the fish, so they've all dibs.
No. It's what's it called? These guys get dibs first on anything.
The cheeky Koi has even made themselves a nice new logo now. Any tips on keeping Koi through the colder months? Yeah, keep them warmer. There's a good tip. Seskid Reef and Pond. I have a few Koi and golden tench to move on. Golden tench are nice. I like golden tench.
They are nice, yeah. And you can actually see them, not like green tench. I had green tench and didn't see them for like 10 years. Didn't even think they were still alive till I netted the pond there.
My dad, before him, you know what I told you about him having that problem when he lost loads of fish? My dad had a tench in his pond. He put it in. We never saw it until the day that it were dead.
Yeah.
Sorry if you can hear the rain, guys. I apologise. That's sounding a bit like hail out there now. Life Around the Koi Pond says, give the stream a thumbs up, guys, with a thumbs up and a winky face. 38 thumbs up we've got. We've had a highs of over 70 odd people and there's 64 watching. Come on. Help share that love a little bit.
Yeah.
Nipping Koi with his thumbs up. Nige, I would agree with Daz, mate. What have you missed? Loads. Thank you very much. That was somebody's channel and I've forgotten whose it was. I'm sorry. I think it might have been AIDS. Aid, not AIDS. Aid. Bang on, Daz. Yes, the fish is for life. Fine if you're moving it on as a gift, as long as you can get to see them grow in another environment. I've palmed loads off to my dad. Yeah, I've them done.
That's it.
He's took 7 koi and 3 shabubkin.
That's
A
it.
breeding trio. Daz, I should have given you them. That's the only thing you've not got, a shabubkin.
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, what's it called? Giving them to a person, like I said, giving them to a person that you know and trust, that you know they're going to be looked after. It's a bit different just to flogging them for a quick buck, innit?
Yeah. Well, we're going to get to see what people think. Dave from Eden Koi says, I've built the kids to grow on. They're responsible for the fry we get. They love it. I think that's it, mate. I think if they get to watch them growing up and they get to see them develop and they get to see them, grow week in, week out, I think they love it. I think it's one of the best ways to get them introduced to it. Obviously, you might have to do a little bit, mate, and keep up and check on things. But, yeah, they'll love it, mate. I did. I always loved when my dad got new fish and getting to see them grow on. Bubble and Finn says, I've seen your mug. Shh. Don't bring that up, Vicky. Did you get to see it? Yes, you did. She said she loved it. Second-hand koi can be a very good way for some people to get a bargain. I agree. So I don't see there's nothing wrong with moving koi on. It's part of the hobby. The bit that was in the write-up, and this is not us saying that it's wrong in any way. I mean, Daz did, but you can all aim your emails and your hate spam at Daz. It's fine. It was saying how it's taboo with all the fish infections and everything else, all the stuff that's out there. Are we risking spreading it around others? Well, my way of looking at that is, if you ain't got it and it's not had it, let's say you've had it 4 years in your pond and nothing's had anything, nothing's died from anything, and you've not got anything that looks like all the the free top nasties.
Yeah.
Then the worst thing you're really going to be giving someone is parasites. But this is what we're saying. If you're going to do it, then surely you've got to have some kind of, like, for example, Chris and Ash, what if you were moving a fish on, what do you do with said fish prior to you moving it on? I'm guessing all of us would scrape it. All of us give it a salt bath and people dip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you know it's not got no horrible nasties and it's got no parasites that you're moving on, is there anything really wrong with it if you're giving somebody a fish that they couldn't necessarily afford to buy?
When is Eddie and Chris going to get rid of one of them sexy shower? Yeah,
It had to be a shower, didn't it?
Oh, come on, though. Have a look at their shower, though. Come on, they are nice. The smaller one out of them.
Yeah,
Nice.
God damn. Beer. Did it disconnect?
Yeah, that's it.
You went and you were like,
Yeah. 500 messages I keep getting every 30 seconds. Yes, LOL and an LOL. Leave it. Alan P says that fish could do with a PP bath. One dip. If it shows signs of getting better, dip it again 4 days later.
Yeah. Alan,
Yeah.
You're a man of sounds like a man of knowledge. Would it impact him with the temperature being? Oh, it's quite warm. It's mild at the moment, but could you PP dip in slightly cooler temperatures?
I think
Like I said, 'cause
10 degrees.
Say again.
I think the recommendation is 10 degrees off the top of my head for PP.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But if something like this arises, the ponds aren't at 10 degrees, and people who aren't PP
so is
you,
basically a bleach dip, isn't it? So I wouldn't imagine that PP will be temperature affected. The only thing is the parasites will be less active. So then it's not going to be have such a good effect as it would in warm weather for killing them. Is that what you meant, mate?
Yeah, but would it be detrimental to the fish at lower temperatures? Because
I would have thought.
Like you know, we know why the my show was looking a little bit veiny, wasn't it? And at one point we were going to do a PP dip.
PP strips the oxygen out of the water. Now in cold temperatures, that should actually help because there's more oxygen in the water in cold temperatures.
Yeah,
and it's easier to dissolve it.
Yeah, but we was always just a bit cautious about with it not being to the specified temperature. Would it be more detrimental to the fish? And that's the thing I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things.
I'm not. If you see me nodding, I'm acknowledging messages coming through. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So what's your thought?
I think if my fish were looking like that, regardless of temperature, rather than leaving it to get worse, I would definitely, because its immune system's lower now at this time of year. But you got to remember as well, the head's heated. Nip's heated. So
yeah,
his waters are over 12 degrees anyway, so he can treat as normal.
Yeah.
He's already got warm temps in. So on this occasion, but if it was cold water, I tried to get like yours. I tried to do it.
We know why it's doing that now, though, don't we?
Yeah. Yours is stress mate for move of environment, as we were advised by the people that we spoke to at said event this weekend. Just so I'll just touch on that. Dino 1878 says, "Go ahead, all," and then says,
Dino.
"Okay then." I'm guessing he didn't get a reply quick enough. Then he got an evening, Dino, and he put yes, Nip in. I was a subscriber anyway, but I rung the bell. Ding ding, says Jamie. You did say not Gaz, but Daz. Rewind and check. I was only entering your comment. It's been a lot of comments, mate. I can't remember the last 10 of them. Just popping on, being mad busy trying to sort a 6-foot tank and sell it over on top of the water change. Right, well, we'll touch on what we've got planned then. Again, we'll go back over it again for anybody that might have missed it at the very beginning. We're going to do a growing show. I've mentioned it in my last video, but what we have done on the Gaz's Koi Pond community is I've put in a little poll in there with 5 categories of fish to see what kind of fish you guys would like to have if you wanted to partake within a growing show. I put it out at the weekend. It's been on there. There had been up to 80 votes cast, and Benigoi and Showa was winning with Kahaku and crap. What was the other one, Daz?
Kahaku, Crash Boy,
once it
Benigoi, Showa, and Sour Boy, I think it was.
Let's double check and make sure we definitely get it.
It was Sour Boy.
Yeah. Seragoi? Yeah, it was Seragoi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Benigoi, Showa, Kahaku, Karashigoi, Seragoi. 80 votes at present. Benigoi is at 30%, Showa's at 31%, Kahaku at 9%, Karashigoi at 15%, and Seragoi at 15%. So I would say right now it's pretty much between the Benigoi and Showa. For those that are interested and would like to be involved or interested, cast your vote. Yeah. We're going to go then with the majority, and we may also do a Benigoi Showa should it be the winners. So we do you know, one Bendigo, one shower, if people want to grow both on, or to give people a choice, if we can. It'll all be dependent on how many people we've got that are interested. Pinned to the top of these comments, that's there for you all, is my email address, all those that would like to be involved. So we've got some idea of figures and people that would be wanting to partake in it. Drop me an email, details, who you are, channel, etc. Or if you're just a public as well, contact email address, contact telephone number, and then I'm going to make a WhatsApp group for both the Grow and Show and for the photo show. Anybody that's interested in being a part of the photo show and coming down to spend a day with us guys down at Daz's Koi Farm and get involved, barbecue and all sorts of stuff planned, drop me a message, drop me an email, and let us know if you're interested. Stallion says, yeah, mine ammonia spiked a bit now with the koi growing, so having to do big changes. Once my 6 footers here, going to be running 2 externals, so fingers crossed. Sweet. Paul Mack says, those are Ace 500, you can't move them on. The silence. Leave the filter on, it will stop the shower media getting crapped up. Indian Koi says, I got them as young koi show at the Young Koi Show last May. Well, I'm going to have Fry off Daz, Vince, Davey, and New Forest this year. Sweet. Dino says, Jack's farm's going to be brilliant in summer. Can't wait. Anyone else going to go? I might actually have a visit next summer and see how it's developed and how it's getting on. We when at 30 cm, they came out of a grow into a main pond, and it's still growing fast. Bring on, you never get 85 going from small different.
Just give a quick slap.
Their first.
He's back.
Yeah.
He's back.
Routers, shite, man. I need to restart. Right, so
Funny to watch, actually, guys.
what I was saying is, so if a toaster doing its early grow on early stage growth up to toe site on heat, how do you think that affects the rest of its growth for the rest of its life if it then goes into an unheated pond? Do you think it has any effect? Will it set it up for a bigger growing fish, or will it just resume to be what it's going to be?
I think
As
it's
it
really
would have been.
what it's going to.
It's just a question. I'm just
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it? Because
Lift up, but no, I don't think it would, to be honest.
I mean, I'm not being funny. Look at Monster. She's what, 60, 70 cm?
Yeah, 60 odd, 60 something, yeah.
Yeah. She's never been in a heated pond.
No.
But saying that, them ones what I've got out there, the Tancho, the Sang, all them new ones I've got.
Yeah.
They was all kept in a indoor tank with a bit of heat, and they're young fish. They're what? Just coming up to this eye.
Yeah.
Or over, just turn this eye. And they're big. They're big for their size, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll have to wait and see. I mean, Vince's was on heat.
Yeah.
It came at 27.
Now it's nearly 40. No.
Now it's
I would say you're touching 37
cm. It done 10 cm in an unheated pond this year for me. So
Vince puts Miracle Grow in his water, though.
Oh yes,
Vince
knows how to get his get his
He does.
He can certainly grow fish, that is for sure. Where's that last comment that I just read out there? Oh, there we go. Dino would like, but live in Margate, but maybe. Margate, wow, might as well be French, mate. DT Kai says, need to get your hamster to run faster, Gaz. I don't know what it is, mate, to be fair. I personally think it's StreamYard and not my internet, because my monitor that I'm watching it on is playing it normal. Your guys I'm not getting any lag anywhere else, so I think it's probably more likely we might be coming to the end of his limit again. DTK, if you still have time, I'll pop on, bud. We can get somebody else in, can't we? Hang 1 second. Where's the link? Bear with me a minute, Dave, while I just try to find this link, because these two have been sending like 6 million messages. And I need to find it. I found it. Right. There we go. Would anybody else like to join us? What's that? There you go.
Yeah.
I think because you're playing Call of Duty in background. Is that what he just said on that message?
No.
I don't know. I'm talking to Red.
There we go. Dino, so old, but I have been English channel to get overseas. Lovely place though. Side better than Liverpool. I have to go now. Hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Best wishes. Thank you very much, Dave. You're probably
Thank you very much, mate.
Sorry,
love you. Love your content, mate, as well.
Now then, I'm going to bring Dave in. Let's just hope, fingers crossed, we get no feedback. There we are.
You all right, Abe?
How you doing, Dave? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. Like I says to you earlier, I've bought a new PC and everything, so there shouldn't be any feedback. Yeah, it's all for this live streaming, so you've got to go all out for it, haven't you? You've got to go all out.
It's on and everything.
4 scores and 7 years ago.
Oh, God, here we go again.
Do you want to explain, Mick? Because there might be some people.
Come on, Mark. His ear, right, and his beard, right. Just when he talks, like that, when he's talking to one side, it looks like Abraham Lincoln. So I call him Honest Dave now. Honest Dave.
There we go.
That's it. Right. How you doing, mate? You're good.
I'm just going to because Dave left. We've got a night, mate. Night, Dave. Night, Dave. See you later, Eden Koi Pond, from yourself. This guy's never going to give in, but we got Dino, I'll agree, but the Garden of England, Kent, glad we moved from London, Surrey in the 80s. Kayagi Design says, book and mug for me, please. Yeah, just have to. Well, we've got 2 books and 3 cups. So 2 books might go with 1 cup a piece.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. 2 books and 3 cups. We could do. Yeah, there you go. We'll see. We'll work something out. We've got. I know we said this last week.
Yeah, we've got time. They're not coming. You got to check the quality of the cups tomorrow, ain't you?
We've got a. Oh shit! Will Smith's in. All move on. Fish, PP, baths before bagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twin Pond's 10 degrees C, so we'll PP chag tomorrow.
Yeah, cool.
Male pond not heated. Ah, right, there you go.
What have you been up to, Dave?
Oh, I'll let him finish his comments. Because he's that far behind. I'm dreading Saturday.
I am. That's what I mean. Like last week, mate, I had no chance. I scrolled down and I was just flicking wheel on my mouse for ages, and I was thinking, God damn, I was never getting through all them, and I'm probably not going to get through all these either. Alan T says, if they dip the fish in the water, it is kept in.
Yeah.
Teska's Reef and Pond says, I bought Sankey for the Grown Show. go put your vote in the actual comments, please. That would be really appreciated. And that way, then we know how many people would be up for it and be interested.
Yeah, but there's no thank you vote. There's no thank you vote, is there?
No.
No, there isn't. Sorry. Yes, but
He can't remember his own poll. Oh my
I
God.
can't. How many times have I been asked that this week? And I forget every frigging time. Daz, can you pick a certain amount of young koi from the farm and let us all grow them on and check the results? I think that would be now then, mate. You see,
absolutely
stealing us thunder, Cope. You're stealing us thunder. What we're going to do, we are going to do. What we were hoping, well, you see, there's that old saying in it, don't count your chickens before they've hatched. We've got to spawn them first, mate. And when we spawned them and we've got some size on them and we've got a little bit of selected fish out of the categories that Daz is doing this year, that's what we're talking about doing, mate. So, yes.
Yeah.
Daz says, now there you go. Benigoy, Saragoy combo.
Yeah. You want to do something differently. That's what you're trying. I mean, that's whatever the poll says, but it would be good. It would be good. It would be good to do something different. I mean, I'm a shower nut, you know I am. But it would be always good to see a show, a growing show that does something a little bit different than shower, kahaku, sanke.
Well, I think that's why the kahaku is trailing so much. I think they've been done to death, haven't they?
Yeah.
I mean, I love them. I think they're beautiful fish, and I would have another one for 100%. Yeah, I think as a growing show terms.
Well, there
nice
must be people out there that's got at least 2 kahaku in the pond that have come from growing shows.
Yeah. Well, if not more.
There's a limit to how many kahaku you can have in there in a pond before it gets a bit repetitive.
Yeah. You need a bit of different colour, don't you, other than go sanka. Yeah. Dino says this. Still waiting for Daz to send me 200 shisui fry.
You're struggling with that word tonight, aren't you?
Yeah,
we're having technical issues up now.
Well, it's just you, not me.
Oh, you wait, mate. You got this to come yet. Is that what we were just saying then about counting chicks before they've hatched?
Well, I've tried before, Anna, so I have a rough idea.
Well, I've got plenty of internet, mate, so I don't know what's going on. Saying that, though, as I always say to Mr. Tropical Koi, when was the last time you restarted your router? I should slap my own hand because it's been a while. I haven't done mine for a bit, but I can't really do it now because that'll be end it show if I do. Who was that? What? Comedian who pretended it.
Yeah, with the microphone.
With him. Yeah, he used to tap mic, didn't he?
He always had Wellingtons on as well, didn't he?
Oh, it was Gaz. Yeah, he did.
Fold over.
Yes, mate. Not on Facebook. Have you got an iPhone? I think we can talk in that way. Yes, but you would have to post me a number. Well, a little bit of internet.
Here we go again.
You bother because you've got too much things running on your computer, so your computer can't keep up.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. It's all that gaming he does.
You naysayer. You hear this, guys? The naysayer about God. I don't know.
Come on,
there we
snap
go.
out, Gaz.
Come on, speed up again.
Trust me, Dave. That laptop that you've bought, you wouldn't have been able to buy top half of my PC with it, mate. It's definitely not my PC. It's more likely an internet connection.
Yeah.
It's not the PC.
Well, laptop's been thrown out at window. I couldn't even shove coal on that.
PCs cost a lot of money. Let's put it that way.
It's definitely the gaming.
I might be gaming in background. I should check.
I know how much gaming PCs cost.
I'll tell you what it is. It's every time I get a message coming through.
Now go to it, please. I'll be up in a minute.
Okay. Facebook. Every time I get a message come through on Facebook or a messenger, it's making me PC go weird.
Everyone spam him. Spam him.
Yeah, you should have said that, Gaz.
We've got a good night all. Whoa!
Ali, go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have been a bit bigger.
That's my fault.
No, it's not, mate. It's her house at the end of the day, but you've got to be careful.
When you're ready to come back.
Yeah.
Seskia's Reef and Pond says, good night, all. Us oldies need sleep. Take care. Thank you very much for joining.
Have a nice evening.
Yorkshire Coy says, I hope your Saturday Night Live show goes well, DT. I hope the new computer all one desktop is doing well. PG.
Oh.
is back. There we go. There we go. Somebody come on then saying, we're all going streaking.
Yeah, but we nipped it in the bud though, quick, mate. So
I should have been a bit faster there for you, mate. Sorry, bud. I didn't
was
realise.
as quick as I could because I didn't even know, and I was like, "Oh, technical problem."
Yeah.
You just remember that for Saturday night, mate.
Yeah.
When you sat there in your when you sat there in your mankini, just remember you might have to.
Oh, Jesus! Viewers will go opposite way. They won't tune in; they'll tune off.
Yeah. Does that mean people who had fry last year will end up with jumbo, as we have record temperatures last year?
No.
Nice if it didn't work like that.
Jamie, temps last year still weren't optimal for growth for long enough.
No.
Hey, DT, looking forward to the live streams, lad.
See how well.
Cheers, buddy. Book a keg for me.
Book and a keg.
Skegger. There we go, Dave. Best wishes for Saturday, Dave. Looking forward to it. 100%.
See how far wrong it can go.
Nipping Coy says, I'll come on next week.
Oh, brilliant.
There we go.
Yeah, looking forward to that, mate.
Yeah.
Drop us your...
Yeah, drop me your details, bro.
Oh, no. Don't look at that. Don't look at the latest comment from Copy.
Oh, you're way ahead of me, mate. I'm probably not going to.
Well, you're catching up now, mate. You're catching right up now.
Right. Think this year, try Asagi lemon arawaki spawn.
It's
Asagi
interesting.
lemon arawaki. That's what you're trying, Nip, is it? That?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Skeggy says Kahaku show and Karashigoi done to death. I agree, mate.
Yeah, mate.
All beautiful, all lovely fish, and a Karashigoi is still 1 out of 1 because I ain't got one, and I would like one. I did want to show her, and I've got one, but I won't be seeing it till later on this year. And a Kaku I've got, but I would have another, to be fair. Give DT a bit of practice reading the comments as confidence fingers. There you go, DT. Have a stab. Next one.
Oh no.
Bubble and fins.
Well, I'm right down at bottom. I'm not nowhere near you. Oh my
yeah. That will scroll up to what you see.
You'll be far off now. Hang on.
Bubble and fins is the one. It's up for all the grow shows, but a grow and show at Daz's Fish would be great. And we go, Daz. We've got 2 growing shows to do then, mate.
Yeah, fine by me.
We have spoke about this, Daz, haven't we? And the only thing we've said to Daz is that Daz wants to do the spawns that he wants to do for next year, but you can't turn around and say, oh yeah, we're going to do a growing show with these until we know what we've got to do it. That's the thing.
This is it. There's
no
no
point be doing diddler growing shows.
Or would you do some of the toe side, what you've got coming on there?
Well, I could do that. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of Kikasui and I've got a lot of Sankey.
You've got a lot of Go Sankey, ain't you? If it all depends. I mean,
whatever.
We need to talk. We need to talk
We've
about
got
the. Yeah, we need to talk about the ins and outs of it, don't we? Before you suggest things, because otherwise,
we will have fish to do it with. It just depends what kind of fish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've got the numbers. Yeah.
Or do you just do it as a mix?
I've got to where you are now.
Do you do it as a mix?
We did
a mess about again.
We did big touch on that of doing a mixed growing show.
Doing a mixed growing show, didn't we? Yeah.
You see a fish. You see a fish.
Stay there.
Right, turn it off, guys.
No, Dad, not coming. I've met you.
There's amazing things that come with jammer bottoms. It's called a jammer top.
No. Tried. No. No. That's all I get is a no.
Oh, there's this other one. You make an extension on back of the house and turn it into Dave's room.
Yeah.
Right, so you know where you are then. Up to here, right. Koi Central is the next one.
Got a shout, guys. We'll catch you all soon. No.
No, mate. Yeah.
Take it easy, bud. That was a success, and it was got to shoot, guys.
Oh, I'm glad they're still a pain in the arse, though.
Ta-ta for now at Koi Central. See you, KC. Gaz has just been killed 64. Oh God, 645 3217 times on COD in the background. Probably have made from standing still for inactivity. Probably got kicked.
Yeah.
DT rebooted his router. Irish Johnny Coy says all Gaz gets the gaming rig sorted out. Come on, I know, mate. It's embarrassing to be fair, but it's a Core i7, so it shouldn't be struggling at all. I've run way more programs than this on it. I've only got YouTube up and StreamYard on 2 screens. That's it. No else running. But I think it's Facebook. Every time I get a message come through, it cocks up. DT, I'll be coming to your live.
That's what we're on about. No, you don't. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
In my mankini, mate.
He did that once before. And I'm like, oh no, don't please. And then he just walked in and did it. I'm like, oh Jesus.
Yeah. Skeggy sent you a little tip there, mate. DT, don't forget to reboot your router. It's Tibet. Your router Saturday lunchtime. Team.
To reboot, yeah.
Well, DT Coy being a nice suit on Saturday.
And a top hat.
I'll tell you what, I'll just make it all a mess. I was going to have a shave and make it look nice, but I'll tell you what, I'll just come as a rough mess and hair everywhere. There you go.
4 koi and 20 cochlear infections ago.
Well, if you're gonna start stirring pot, Mick, at least I can keep a koi longer than 2 weeks. Here we go again.
You can keep them perfectly fine. You just can't keep all of them for long enough.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I've been told.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to extend.
Has the lady of the house spoken?
Oh yes. Fuck you.
Yes,
she said I can get rid of. She said I can get rid of the
Benny Kikakiryu.
No, the Ogon. The peppered Ogon. I can get rid of that.
Yeah.
What? You know what? What you say, Dave? What you say, Steph?
She's got your phone tapped.
No, like I say, the peppered Ogon can go.
Yeah.
Batman pants is a tradition.
Yes, but that's it. That's in videos. That doesn't mean on the lives. Bit of a difference. You've got to keep mixing it up, you see, Skeggy.
A&C said, go Sankey Pond with some single-coloured koi.
Yeah.
So you go Sankey and a little bit of variety of colour just to offset them. I agree, mate.
Yeah.
That's...
A go Sankey with a nice big super mango Benny Goy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said,
Skeggy says, I know a man with a load of Karashi going cheap. Oh,
Do ya?
God. Yeah?
Yeah.
No,
Who?
think about it.
Oh,
Move on. Skeggy's
Savage.
Pond, Dash Shelton, GKP, gang rule on COD, mate. We had a good blast on it last night, mate. Mike says, since we were speaking to him earlier today, it turns out he says to me, I was worn out, me, last night. I got straight to bed, boom, out like a light. I said, so that really we're doing. I think Daz is dying by the sound of it. He turned himself inside out. He was just short of smashing his head off like a dog does then when he sneezed.
I'm surprised wife didn't come in and say, if you got life insurance there, then she'd be covered then.
No, she's waiting for the sneezing to stop, then she knows I'm dead.
Oh, God. We're getting an history lesson here now. LOL Charlie, DT Coy running at I5 now. Mick, I'll put a little video of our tropical tank tomorrow. Just need some more plants. What was the name of the place where Jeff got his and you told the other chap of a week? What was the name of that shop there?
It was.
This is a good place to get them from, Chris.
Pond plants.
Proper good.
Say again.
The tank plants that Jeff got from that spot.
Lincolnshire pond plants into something.
I think it might have been that, yes.
Is it pond plants?
They ship Ashley and Chris.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Be good to see that, mate. Be good to see your tank.
Got a high copy from Bubbles and Fins. ANC Koi said, and we're going to be moving on some koi soon.
I think they'll be a bit out of my price range, but
yeah, probably out of mine as well. Probably, I mean,
but
probably is
bloody hell. I've got a lovely pond.
Are we gonna? You're gonna do some live spoilers? Which ones are you thinking of moving on? They're all lovely. Why?
But is it Chris?
Nice.
Is it Chris? Is it Chris who's saying they're getting rid of some? Because you know what?
That's a good question. Chris, do you want to exchange them and swap them for some? And does Ash want to keep them and not get rid of them? Or is she equally as happy to part with them? Or does she favour them rather than not want you to? Just wondering if you have to have that. I want to get rid of this one to get one of them. And she's like, no, I want to keep that one. I like that one kind of thing. Or do you both kind of agree? Vicky's, how's Migromo doing? Spider-Man or Deadpool? Right. Spider-Man or Deadpool?
Deadpool. Spider-Man's a win.
Deadpool.
I think he's on about because we're on about Batman. I think that's what he were getting at.
And here we go with the history lesson. Thank you very much, Paul. Abraham Lincoln was an American lawyer, politician, and statesman who served as the 16th president of the United States from 1861 until his assassination in 1865.
Did he keep going?
He is
yeah, I know.
And now he's jumping again.
And his name was Honest Abe. Yeah,
he was a goalkeeper though, wasn't he, Mick?
Well, he was. He's here, look. He's a great grandson's here, look. He's here, look.
Oh dear! I just got a itch on my face as it happens.
At least he's giving you. At least Paul's giving you some shit this week, not me. Thanks, James.
Is that better? No. Yeah. That is. But he also has a koi channel on YouTube called DT Koi.
Called DT.
Yeah. His stage name DT. I think I killed Dazza. Doing well, Sophie. Deadpool. That's my missus. LOL. Bitches. Question. What's the hardest parasite to get rid of?
Oh, well, I'm very tempted to say something. Is it the GW?
No. What's it called?
The hardest parasite to get rid of.
It's Polish flukes, isn't it?
Israeli flukes.
Israeli flukes, that's it.
You guys are bad. AFC Coin, it's my pond, not hers, LOL. She doesn't really care. And Gummy is taking one and both Doitsu shower and the big Kahaku. Sweet.
Ooh,
Wow. Getting to this then. DT Lincoln has a ring to it, Mick. There you go.
It does. That's it.
I'd agree with this one.
Yeah,
I would
no,
agree
don't
with
think about putting a top hat on top of me for like an emoji. Don't be doing that.
Oh, come on, good.
And I was jumping all over again.
yeah.
All this tech and he still can't get it right. Oh,
Come on.
God, that's
Come
scary.
on, man. You can't do that. Come on, man.
I haven't got no comeback, have I?
I am your father, Luke.
Come on. That's like looking in
My
the
ears,
film,
my ears ain't that big,
It's like looking in the
and I
mirror.
don't wear both eyes.
It is, isn't it?
I'm sorry, mate, but he could have been your twin. Now, this one, Yorkshire Coy says, let's do a GoFundMe for DT so we can buy him a nice razor. Bit of
I do have a
manscaped.
razor, but
Yeah.
it's just, I just
Mate,
can't be
mate.
bothered.
You don't need to shave it, mate. If you like it the way you are, man, you have it the way you are.
There was a thing, wasn't there, where every man and his dog start growing a beard. They called him the clitoris beard.
Yeah.
Because every had one. But it was a fad, wasn't it? And there's nowhere near half as many blokes now has got a beard, that apart from the original guys that had one and have had them for donkey's years. A lot of people grew them 2 or 3 years ago, didn't they? How long you had beard, Dave?
About 6 years now.
Have you really?
Yeah, I just give it a trim now and
No,
again so it doesn't
Straight
grow.
up, mate. This is God's honest truth. I couldn't grow one if I tried. I get a little bit here, I get a bit here, and then it's patchy as shit and a bit of a moustache. I look like one of those dodgy wizards. I couldn't grow a beard for life in me. Really couldn't. I would like to. I'd like to have a go and see what I look like, but I'd have to cut bits off and stick it on here. Don't get
Why don't you just try it and see what happens? So then at least these two can take Mickey out of you rather than me.
Mine gets to about mixed length, and that's driving me mad. It's itchy as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it's quite
Then
short.
it goes
It gets on my tits when it gets to about nearly an inch, and then it just starts to itch, and then it just comes off.
Yeah. If I shaved all mine off, my kids wouldn't know who I am. So I've had one for since all my kids were born. So if I didn't have one, they'd be like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
I bet you'd look a hell of a lot younger without one, though. You look like
You look like a virgin schoolboy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, now you get it. See, and you wonder why why do I even entertain all this?
Hey, mate, you can't laugh along with us.
Yeah.
You've got to have a laugh.
What's it called? We're messing about, mate. We don't mind.
You've got to have a laugh, otherwise.
I'd love to be able to grow a beard, Dave. I couldn't do it for life of me, mate. Really couldn't.
No, I can't.
Call it Abe's World. You same does. You don't have a phone.
I've got big holes in it when I try and grow a beard. It just doesn't grow in places.
Nothing here. Nothing there.
I didn't know there. Why do you think it's so separate?
I thought you'd purposely escaped it that way, Dave.
No. I wanted the Tony Stark look, but it just does not want to grow there. So otherwise, all the rest of it would be gone. So
if you were going to do the Tony Stark look, would you wear your?
I'd have to get the Iron Man bit here, wouldn't I?
Nick says I'll be moving some on this year. The wife. ANC said Vince, which I'm.
Yeah.
Vince. To what?
Yeah. Move on.
Vince. Then we've got. Yeah, I got me as well.
Yeah.
Skeggy says internal cost. Yeah. Oh, Skeggy. Ian Heavy, he's your brother. Can you ever have too much biological media for your pond?
Yes, you can, but no.
Yes, you can, but no. What kind of answer is that?
Yeah,
You
that's
can. You can overstock. You can overstock it. So you can overstock with the
Right
media itself.
Go on, over there.
So it doesn't. So it doesn't.
Too much media so it can't become colonized.
Yeah.
But eventually, in time, it would become colonized, surely.
It would, but if it's
Would it use your KH faster though if you've got too much media?
Yeah, you probably would want it. But as we're learning out this year.
Yeah.
Irish Geordie Coy says, "Welcome back, DT. Good on you. Thumbs up. All good fun. Don't let the bastards get you down. 100%. And don't let Mick and Daz keep taking piss, mate, either, because it's just not on."
Well, you know, but I had a hat, I'd wear one for you and I'd take it off, but unfortunately I don't.
I mean, if you had a hat, I swear to God, and a little, if you had a little black and white suit, white shirt, black suit, one of those long coats, man, you could pull him off. That is a fancy dress outfit. Just
well,
if you ever
unfortunately, you know,
party,
there's no fancy dress party, so
Jigs is put a row of top on.
Yes, Jimmy. What time are you live Saturday, Abe?
oh God.
Sorry,
People were having a bad day. They've got to tune in now because you're taking Mickey out of me, but it's all fun and games and it's a nice laugh, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Well, I would say 2,000 hours, but people, you know, might not understand it, so make your mind up.
Skeggy says, "Grow a pair of mutton chops." Skeggy, I've got nothing. I can't even join it up to my hairline, mate. It stops there, bottom of my ears. I couldn't. Mutton chops is them ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't, mate. I can't. It just start here. They're like ear chops. DT because it's fun. Often thought about it. Skeggy, thanks for that, mate.
Yeah.
DT is all good, plus it's a fab. It's in the Bible. It's not a fab. It's in the Bible. What is? There's lots of shit. There's lots of stuff in Bible. Nearly says lots of shit in Bible. Then all I did just said
the beard.
Move on. DT Coy. What's the dog? What's the dog in the background?
Mustafa.
I could see something moving.
Yeah, there's two dogs. Two dogs roaming about, and my tropics are all in front room. It's a busy household. Yeah. I might do that on Saturday. Just go. There we go. Just if one of you lot join in, I'll just go. Right, there we go. I'm gonna have to buy one now, aren't I? Just on purpose.
Spreads the biofilm too weak and it's less effective. Biomedia should be balanced to harvest and feeding regime you use.
That's it.
Yorkshire Coy says, "Don't forget to say GMT time London for you United States viewers."
Yeah.
Simon Sears says, "Shit." I love Simon. He's brilliant. His political insight goes on about God. Are you a religious man then, Simon? No, there's anything wrong with that. Each
no.
But we get to the next comment. I didn't think of that.
2 celebrities on tonight. Abraham Lincoln and Paul O'Grady. Busy Bee, laughing face. Chops, Fink, Lemon, and Guy Martin. Lemmy and Guy Martin. Chops.
Yeah. Guy Martin is a speed freak. He's got big.
Oh, the dude that used to ride the bikes and stuff. And now he does all that around about. Who's Paul
O'Grady?
Yeah, which one, Gaz or Daz?
I think he's more on about.
Be careful.
I think he's more on about. Oh, I better go that way now. Daz.
Brizzle Koi says, good night, lads. Don't forget to check out my new koi pond build and subscribe. Awesome live. See you next week. Thanks very much, mate.
Thanks a lot, mate.
All the very best.
All the best,
And I
mate.
hope, good. Fingers crossed for you. Oh, well, exposure
2
again.
minutes.
I hope all the best, mate. And I hope you get some more subscribers, bud. Busy, B.
Need to stop the window. Yeah, here we go.
From Copa with a little wink. And he's gone now, hasn't he? Well, have we got any more for any more?
Mr. Dazzo Grader.
Yes, there we go. Mr. Dazzo Grader.
I hate you all.
I ain't gonna look alike. There's nobody that unfortunate.
That's it. Bloody hell.
You got any topics you want to bring up, Dave, while you're on?
The be
Scrag 68. God damn you. I was thinking Gaz. It's a close run race between the two. Good God. I caught up. I did, Nip. I certainly did. Yes, go me. New year, new me, and all that shit. Glasses versus no glasses, 2 versus 2. Can't see shit if I take them off. Now then, hang on. I got to squint. So that's only that point when you take them off and you realise just how bad your eyes are.
Keep calling.
Daz Laurel and Mick Hardy.
Well, we've all got to have a nice laugh, haven't we, on a Thursday night?
That's about. Have a giggle. Life's too short to be miserable.
It is.
But no, definitely looking forward to going to George's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like your chips?
Oh no, not George's.
No, I'm looking forward to it as well, mate.
Yeah, like I say,
Well worth the visit. Seriously. Well, Dave knows, and Dave were right, 100%. Well worth the visit.
Well,
Cracking
let's put it this way.
cracking place.
When on my previous videos and whatever, everything, obviously, other than the liner and the sleepers, have all come from him. And I won't go anywhere else because, like I say, it's down the road to me.
Yeah, and he don't just do koi, he does do dry goods as well, and filters, systems, you name it, pretty much. Lad does everything. Hang on, we've got a couple more coming now.
Oh, he's keeping up.
The GOAT question. DT Dave is the new Messi.
yeah, if you want to think what GOAT means, it's the greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Will anyone be upgrading their filters this year?
No.
I'll be adding some more.
There'll be some changes made to mine to make it so bigger build, but I don't think I'll be upgrading it, so to speak.
No, I'll be upgrading. Like my biological side, won't
Here's a question for you, Daz.
Yeah.
How's my GR Aragoki Chagoi doing?
Which one?
From
Got loads of them.
Very
Lots
nice.
of them.
Thank
No,
you.
there was one that she, if you remember, there was one that she said was particularly stunning and she liked it. She would very much like
Right
that.
on. Yeah, it's big now. It's
We'll have to do
must be, you can get that on your screen. Yeah, about that big.
as big as screen. 27 inch that.
What about
For me.
7 inch, 8 inch, something like
Yeah, about 7-8 inch. Yeah.
Andy says, now you've caught up, I'll say, evening all. Evening, Andy.
that? Sorry, mate.
Sorry, mate. Nips, but Daz, what you're thinking of for spawns then? Do you want to let the cat out of the bag in this year?
Yeah. I've got lemon Harawaki. I've got a Deutsch female and a scaled male. So I'd like to pair those two up. So that should give me a mixture of scaled and Deutsch Harawakis. Then
Thanks
I'm
for
going
joining us, Alan.
Sorry?
Alan's just leaving, so I didn't want him to go. There's so many leave before I get a chance to say goodbye. So good night, guys. Looking
Good night,
forward to the
Alan.
next. Cheers for
Thanks for
joining us,
watching,
Alan.
mate. Really appreciate it.
then I've got a Benigoi male that is very much like the Red Tiger line. It's Ginrin, beautiful red male. I'm going to cross that with the Karashi female, which is a deep butter yellow. Hopefully that will make a few super mangoes and some hopefully red Karashis as well. So that should be an interesting spawn. Then I've got the Monster. I'm going to cross her with 2 Yamabuki males, so she get a lot of Ogons. I mean that mix. Then I've got the female Ginrin Sankey and my 3 male Sankeys, so I'll do another Sankey spawn. I've got the big mirror carp. She's put quite a bit of weight on it over winter. And I'm going to
again then.
I'm definitely going to do that again. I'm going to cross the blue Kikasui, not Kikakiryu, with her, and I've got the bronze coloured, what they call it, the Achiba from Poland, or what do they call them? They're special Achibas. Going to cross that with the mirror carp female as well. And I've got another Deutsch male. I think I'll try the red Achiba, cross that with the mirror carp as well. Put those 3 in as a spawning set, 3 different males. They should create some interesting offspring. Because I found last year I put a blue male Deutsch and 2 normal fully scaled yammies in with the mirror carp, and the scaled fish, the colour doesn't come through as strong as the Deutsch. The Deutsch with the Deutsch male crossed with the mirror carp female, the colours seem to just imprint straight away. I mean, the amount I got some really intense all blue Deutsch fish. So I'm thinking if I try the same again with different coloured Deutsch fish, well, maybe that'll create some different Deutsch offspring again. It's all a learning curve. It's all an experiment, really.
And then you got the Kyotsuri range.
I got the Kyotsuri. I've got a big female Kahaku, so I was thinking of.
You got the what's called there, you know.
Yeah. What's
so
that?
You're going to need some more pools, Daz.
Yeah. There's quite a few. There's a few more I can't even remember that I've got.
Like I say,
so we've got plenty to go at.
To answer your question, Nip, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
you got like I say, the Cargate Shiro. Find out what that is in the next month or so. Then the Kyotsuri I've got.
Yeah.
Then you got the King Kyotsuri. If there is male and female, well, there will be a male and female within that lot. Hopefully, and then put them together. Just have it in a Sori breeding. See if you get out from that.
I'm looking to buy female or Shisui as well. A fairly plain female Shisui in the spring, and cross her with 2 Yamabuki males to produce some Shisui. Yeah.
So a heck of a lot. That's a lot of fry, Daz. That's a lot of fry.
It's a lot of fry because some of them are quite big fish, the females. So
I mean, Monster is going to produce shit.
About 1 million, yeah.
Be interesting to see a lot of grading. So the reason why we're saying about the photo show day, there will be a hell of a lot of fish.
Yeah,
There'll be a lot to go through. Bring a little stool, a folding camp chair, something like that, because we're going to need it.
Yeah.
A bed.
Yeah, and tent so you can camp for weekend.
But yeah, there's a nice what's it called ground where so you can put pitch tents, isn't there?
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's enough room to stop there, isn't there? Andy said, "Good luck for Saturday, DT. I've sub just now. Should I say? Alan T says good night, which we've said. Nip says night, Alan. The goat, Pele, DT. Sorry, you've already replied back to him, mate. Night, Alan from Skegate. Maka says, hello guys. Hope all is good. How you doing, mate?
Matter.
Happy New Year, bud. To you and the family. Busy Bee says, wow. No, wow. With big starry eyes. Night Alan from Cope. ANC Coy says, no, we've run the same basic filter for 5 years, not changing anytime soon. 100%, mate. If it keeps that water and those fish in condition that it does, mate, it ain't broke. Don't fix it. Don't change it. It's doing its job, innit? Very much so.
Yeah.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
Diego Maradona. This is turning to football. This is about 3 inches then, Daz. You've been taking lessons off of Jeff. about 3 inches. DT, Dave, is that a random ass question? Dave, is that a sofa bed behind you?
As it happens, no, it's just a normal sofa.
With a cover on it. That's where Dave's sleeping this evening. He's in doghouse.
Yeah, literally.
About some red Achiever, Daz. Want to do any of them?
I've got a red Achiever, so I'm going to be crossing out the miracle. So,
George Crackle.
But having said that, I am tempted to cross it with the female Kahaku because it looks very much like a male Kahaku to me.
It is a male Kahaku. Come on, man.
Well, at least if I cross it with a Kahaku, it'll be interesting to see. If we get Achievers come out of it, then we know it is a red Achiever.
But you're not going to get Achiever from it. You're
For
going to
science.
get for science.
It's for science.
Science.
Very nice choice, Daz. Which one? There were about 40 of them.
Yeah.
Cod, right. Cod or haddock? Fish and chips question. That's a fish and chips question. Cod or haddock?
Is it smoked haddock, though? No,
See, I don't really think cod tastes of much. I prefer haddock. Haddock's got a better taste.
Smoked haddock's very nice. Stinks the house out. It's very nice.
Saragoy Achiever.
Yeah, mate, please. I know. But, Ashley, Chris.
Woo, Kyle.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what happened with a red Achiever and a Shisui.
Yeah.
Throw it in, Daz, for science.
Yeah. Well, if I get me female Shisui, I will tell you. We'll put them together and see.
It's
Kyle.
It's a Deutsch Kahaku. That's what it is.
Well, look.
That's just
right. Technically, right. Listen. Right. Technically,
none of us know for sure.
Right. We do. Right. Because technically, yeah. Right. You always get genetical throwbacks. Yeah. It may come back. It may come from a Achiever spawning at some point. So therefore, they just bred it back to produce it on a multiple of times. So technically, it come from an Achiever spawning, but it could have been a genetic throwback at one point. So they said, oh, it come from an Achiever spawning, so that therefore makes it an Achiever.
Yeah, but I was told that the red Achiever contains all the other Achiever genes and colours, and you can unlock it all with using the red Achiever. So I'm intrigued just to play about with it and try a few different.
It'll be interesting if you do. If you do get some grey Achiever out of it.
This is what it's all about, mate. It's trial and error.
But red and white. I've never seen a red and white Achiever till this year.
Yeah,
but it could, like I say, it's just one of them things, isn't it? It's just
it could. But what strikes me about it,
I do
the red flag is the patterning on it looks like a Kahaku, not like an Achiever markings. Achiever are all sort of swirly and marbled and random. They're not like 3-step, which is what I've got. Maybe red Achiever, it's like a 3-step Kahaku.
I mean, another thing, is it a non-metallic? Is it a non-metallic Kikasua? You know what I mean?
It looks more than Achiever.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It's one of those fish that we don't really know.
Have you read his book?
Whose book?
Yes.
No.
Start there.
Oh, It's like I say, it's interesting. Like I say, it's just one of them things.
I'm just wondering. I mean, there's probably people that have. I'm just wondering if there's anything in there about it. It'd be nice to see if it was.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
It's back to what ANC Koi said. Sourgoy Chiba. To get an Achiever, it had to be a Kurashigoi and not a Chagoi and Sourgoy. Sourgoy.
Yeah.
So how can it be a Sourgoy Chiba? It can't, because that was in the initial makeup of that fish. So it's going to be a Chiba.
Yeah.
A Chiba. Nothing, not Sourgoy Chiba. A Chiba.
Yeah.
Chiba.
Yeah, I agree,
So
man.
if you cross, and then crossing an achiever with an achiever will produce a Chiba with a Saragoy throwback and a Chag throwback.
Yeah, you'll get all three.
That's my understanding of it. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That is how it work, guys.
Yeah, it would correct that way. Yeah.
It's like while we were talking about putting a Labrador with a poodle makes a Labradoodle. But if you put a Labradoodle and a Labradoodle together, you can throw back Labradors and poodles. And
if you put a bulldog with a Shih Tzu, you get bullshit, don't you?
Yeah, you do, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Simon Shear says, yes, I'm a Christian. Did you just pop out to make a coffee and come back and then spot that comment there?
Good on you, mate.
Good on you, bud. Macca says, Daz with a wave. Kyle says, thumbs up with a wink. Nip says, definitely get mud ponds done then, Daz. He's going to freaking need it.
We are.
He is with all them.
AMC says, which I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm Chris or Ash. I don't know if it's Chris or if it's Ash.
It'll be Chris.
How big are the females, Daz? The biggest monster is 70 to 80 cm, I think.
67.
She's just under 70, I think.
Just under 70.
But then you've got
40s and 50s. Others are 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's a start. This is just an experiment stage for the next year or so, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then like you said to us all, as lads, if you know what I'm talking about, you will buy better quality stock.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As you've learned more about the process and stuff.
It was like, you've got to start from somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, but to be honest, this is the thing. People think, oh, you've got to have the best quality breeding stock to get the best quality offspring, and that's absolute bullshit.
It is bullshit, mate.
Yeah, I've had fish from purebred Japanese spawns, and they've been a bag of shit. They really have. They've been an awful lot of Shiramujis and a lot of crap.
Let's just say,
some of the mutts, or not so much mutts, but lower grade koi have produced some absolutely fantastic, amazing fish.
Yeah, let's just say,
you can't go on basis.
In the Go Sankey tank now, I would probably say there's 10 fish in there, probably on par with some of the Japanese fish.
Yeah.
But seriously, the Sankey and Kaku you've produced. I mean,
some of them are spot on. There are a lot of others that are just run of mill.
Yeah.
But some of them are really nice. But that's where you need to start getting into the selective grading and not keeping all.
Yeah.
But
we'll be finding a feed range, won't we? Really.
What will you be putting? Put you on the spot. What will you be putting into the mud pond this year? Will you be putting on some of the Go Sankey in there from the toe side to grow them out in there this year, or some of the wind?
I wasn't intending to. No, I was going to put the of the two big concrete ponds we've just built in. I was going to put the last year's Sankeys and such in the one of the ponds, and the bigger fish out the circle ponds in the other one, and then in the mud ponds and all the surplus ponds, I was thinking of splitting up the fry and doing a mixture in every pond as a bit of an insurance backup. I don't want to put all my fish in one pond and lose them, or say all of one variety, because, like I said before, never put all your eggs in one basket.
No.
Split them up, move them around, and you always find that some do way better than others in different locations in the garden, different water qualities and that. That way, you stand a lot better chance of getting more through, especially when they're tiny. The time when you lose the most fry is when they're sort of ½ inch to an inch, when you're just weaning them onto the egg yolk and getting them to build up a bit. You can lose a huge amount at that stage. Once you get them onto stage 1 fry food and such, then your losses are much lower. So I can do them, spread them out, lower density in more ponds to start with. I'm going to lose a lot less fish. That's what went wrong last year. I had too many in too small pools, and I left them in too long. I should have split them up, took them out, and split them up.
So I've just worked it out. You're going to have 15 ponds and the mud pond on top. You've got 6 in the polytunnel, 3 outside already.
Yeah.
Plus the 2 flying saucers.
Yeah.
Plus the 2 big ones.
I'm gonna have to shoot off anyway, guys. So
plus the 2
later.
Plus the 2 ones what we built in the thingy beds.
See you Saturday.
Yeah, the compost bins. Yeah,
compost bins.
Bye.
Plus the mud pond, mate.
And I've got the 2 tanks that were like the green K1 filters. I'm going to use those as fry.
Do them as well. Put them into fry tanks as well.
And what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill those. Well, they're like the flying saucers. They've got mature water in it that's got nice green fuzz of algae around. I'm going to get straight on it with Daphnia. Get some Daphnia cultures started in those. So by the time the fry are ready, they can go in there.
Around with them.
Yeah.
Basically, you just siphon loads off and then go and dump it in mud pond.
Yeah.
Yoshi Koi says, Daz, you may want to line your mud pond with clay clay soil to waterproof it. His garden is all clay, mate. So get down to a certain depth, it's clay.
And we are. He's doing that anyway.
It is, yeah. Scrag 68 went ages ago. Sorry, mate. Catch you later, bud. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Cheers, Scrags.
Life Around says, will you be putting any freshwater mussels in the mud pond, Daz?
No, because they. No, freshwater mussel. Do not ever put any freshwater mussel or any type of crustacean in your pond. Yeah, because once they die, they release toxin into the pond and it'll kill all the fish.
Yeah.
Yorkshire Koi says, here's an apology to Mick. Maybe I went a little bit far last week. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that.
You're my dude.
That's
so
banter,
mate.
Chiba Spawn from Macca.
Yeah. I don't mind having fun, mate, with anybody. Like I said to these lads, take the piss out of my weight and stuff like that. Don't really bother me, but
Skeggy says, I think you went a lot too far, which, that's as far as we need to go, but I agree, mate. ANC Koi, we missed last week. Yeah, just a little bit of, a little bit of the usual stuff, mate. Watch YouTube, we have a bit of drama. I got a book signed from Yoss. Is it that? Have a look in it, Nip, when you've got 5 minutes, mate. See if it mentions anything about the red achievers in there. Skeggy, according to some, a Seragoi achiever is a Seragoi with an achiever.
Oh, Skeggs, man, don't get yourself in it, man.
Dash sound with a Shih Tzu. Dash shit. AKA diarrhea. Now, ANC says you can get quality, but not the size, in my opinion.
Yes, I would agree with that. Yeah, because the Japs have got it down to a fine art for the size and the structure of the fish.
Yeah, there's the size
come in.
But if you've got fish from them fish that have got that bloodline, then they should throw that bloodline, and then all you need to do is grow them to that size. If you're starting off with, like Ash says, you might have the quality, they might look like beautiful fish, but they ain't got a good genetic frame to work from.
Yeah, the size,
they're going to top out at 40, 50 cm.
Yeah, they're not going to be. You see, I'm interested to do quite a few with the wild Miracarp genetics in them because the growth is way faster on those. I've noticed there's a huge difference.
Yeah,
they're animals.
Have they feeding again?
Yeah. Oh, they've never stopped. Yeah.
What the ones inside with the Birmingham Gowies fish now? Are they all coming up now to feed?
Yeah. It's like a big ball of the chuffers.
Simon Shears says 60 to 70 is a good size unless you've got a skeggy lake, then 120 cm.
It's not far off my size pond, is it?
Skegs is bigger than yours.
Yeah, but by area, but volume, it's not much bigger, is it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit bigger than yours.
Skegs is over 35,000 litres.
No, 25. 25.
Oh, 25.
Yeah, mine's 20. Mine's 20,000 with the filters.
We've got LOL Simon. Even mine don't get that big. 90 maybe. I'd love a fish of that size. I'd love a garden big enough to have fish in that size.
I'd love just one that was 90 or a metre. A bit of massive shag.
What's that? A massive what?
Shag.
Shag.
Yeah, shag.
Michael.
Can you describe a pond filter in the future, say 20 years in the future? Because let's face it, I don't think anyone would have thought about drum filters back then. Do you know what? I'm going to say 20 years in future, mate, it'll probably go back to how they were at the beginning, as everything else always seems to cycle. Yeah. Bubble and Finn says, Daz, have you ever thought about showing the fish you breed?
Yeah. They're on every Daz bloody video.
Yeah. Skeggy, Simon says, Skeggy just buy and show. Jamie, we'll probably go back to multi-bays with the cost of running and ponds. That's the one, Skeg. 90 cm.
Wow.
Is that the big? What's the biggest you've got?
Skeggy's got 75 cm plus, I'm sure.
No, Skeggy's got 90.
Skeggy's got 90. Wow.
Yeah. Or thereabouts.
What's the biggest you've got, ANC? Oh, Chris. Vicky, get the digger out on your ponds or vortex. You've cheered us up tonight. Thanks for that. But off to bed now. Catch you on Saturday on DT's Lincoln's Live. Good night, all. Good night, mate.
No, mate.
Thanks for joining us, bud. Laugh it up, Chris. I've got 2 touching 90 and still growing. Exactly, Jamie. Put them in a bowl. I want to measure off.
How old are they, though, these 90 cm fish? I'm just intrigued.
Yeah.
Because they
say how old are to get to 90 cm?
After 4 years, then the growth
is
dramatic. Yeah. I'm just wondering if that's true. What they're saying about after 4 years they don't grow anymore.
No, they do grow, but they do.
It's supposed to be a lot less.
Maximum growth, the fast growth pace is within the first 4 years. Then the growth slows down supposedly.
But what is slow could still be 10 cm a year. Which would be slow compared to say 40 cm a year.
Yeah.
Night copy from Skeggy. When I get a ball big enough, won't fit in mine now. How big's the ball, Skeggy? Yorkshire Koi, ANC, you can always watch it back. Skeggy, 90 cm, nice. I think you will be shocked. But I have now to prove I know what I have. I won't be last. I measured it. I won't be last. I measured it over 85 cm, and that was the start of last season. Bullshit. Are we gonna give it him? Shall we do the Skeggy?
No.
Oh, come on. God damn it! Somebody used the word. We're supposed to sniper alert. In fact, Kyle still in here. Is that the sniper alert? Do we get a sniper alert when Chris says something? Mick and mine are pretty similar volume in 25k to 20 is 25k mixes 20k. 25 no chance. Come on. My biggest 65 at the min. Showing us in tracking the fish to a show, taking a fish to a show. Hello, Chris.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
We was actually thinking of maybe showing 1 or 2 fish next year or this year now, weren't we? At one point.
Yeah, but you have to be part of the BBKS. It's just pretentious, mate. It's just I'm sorry, but it's just like an old gentleman's club.
Daz, you been digging this week?
Yeah.
There we go. Simon agrees. 20 years in the future, same wash, rinse, repeat. Normally multi-pay like Japanese still use. That's it, man. That's what they
Yeah.
Our Chagoy is 79 cm and 77 cm. There's a video to prove it. Yeah, but you bought it that big, mate. Didn't you? It was massive when you bought it. Might not have been 77 cm, but it was a big bug, wasn't it? You didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody that's bought a fish from this sort of size, from a toe size, 22 cm, and got it to a 90, 100 cm fish?
Oh,
I don't.
Yeah, no. Well, Skeg for a start. He's got big fish that he got from really 2-inch.
Is feeding once a day enough? No, is it shy?
No, it's not.
No.
This time of year, you should be feeding, probably not feeding once a day unless you eat it. But in the summer, mate, we want to whack in the food in
6 times a day at least in the summer. It's as much as you can, as often as you can.
Yeah.
Not huge amounts, but a handful 6 times a day. Yeah, that's what I normally do.
Yeah.
Skeggy says, "No, not digging this week, but I'm debating in spring digging it out a bit." Yorkie, what's your temps, or you mean in general? Yorkie, what's the temps, or you mean in general?
Yeah.
Oh my God, feeding. I wish I'd concentrated more in junior school. Life Brown says I'm off to bed now, guys. It's been a blast. Thanks for answering my questions. Catch you next week. See you later, Jamie. Take it easy.
Happy New Year, mate, to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
These Chris don't need proof of everything. Tell you what, come up here with a meter ball and measure yourself if you're that bothered. A good koi keeper always has a ball big enough for their koi. I've got a ball big enough for my koi. It'll last them another year or two at least. Showing easy does join mid-staff show in September.
Oh.
Stuart Surrey has grown a fish from this to 90 cm. Has it? Sweet.
Good on him.
Now, right. And how fast did it, or how long did it take to get to that size?
Yeah.
Chris, was that like 2-3 years or, longer? Or shorter?
15 years.
Any recommendations for an auto feeder? Yeah, your left hand or your right hand? Is the same with horses. You need to be a part of the BHS for the big shows. I'm show chairman. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Automatic. Yeah, how long did it take?
Did we go to the mid-staff show?
No,
that was the Birmingham koi show. We didn't go to the mid-staff. We missed that. We should. One that we can definitely do this season.
Yes, definitely.
That's 84 cm and she's still growing. She's 3-year-old. Shit, man.
Hell.
Wow. What is it? What type? Is it a tag or a Karashigoi or is it?
Okahaku.
Yeah, I say, is it? Well, I was wondering if it were a single colour, because single colours tend to grow faster, don't they? So
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
A chag.
Yorkie, cheaper and more controlled. The Chag. There we go.
Yes.
Chag's Karashi guys.
Very good.
And surprisingly, Daz's favourite.
What? Shiramuji?
Shuramuji. One of the Japanese fish that won quite a big show last year, the grand champion, was a Shuramuji.
Yeah, it was. I don't think it won grand champion. Because in Japan, it can't win grand champion.
I don't think
it was the best in
show.
Yeah, it was at the Nagota. No, it was the Nagota Koi show, the one where it's just for the breeders. Yeah.
Yorkshire Koi, ANC Koi might be using a rack and stretching them out. Busy Bee, with a laughing face. My boy's Koi. All pond solution auto feeder is a great. £90, does up to 6 feeds each from 1 second to 20 seconds. And it holds 6 kg. I use it on the lake. How's the fry doing in the lake?
Yeah, about to say, Tony, about
I only watched the video a week ago. I was saying that we haven't seen and you haven't done any others on lake, have you? If you have, how's the fry doing, mate? Have you got any noticeable growth? Are you still seeing them, or have you?
Yeah, be interesting to see.
Yeah, it holds. There you go, mate. All pond solutions auto feeder, £90. That doesn't sound a bad price. One to be fair, that.
£90.
Yeah. I might look into that because we looked at some at the weekend and they were £300. I mean, it was the one with the solar panel on. I mean, they are damn good, but they're bloody expensive, especially if you need to buy half a dozen.
Yeah. But no, looking forward to looking forward
you feeding coffee, Danny?
Yeah, looking forward to next year.
Yeah, this year.
There we go. To be honest, I haven't got a clue. Only seen glimpses of them. I haven't got any more footage because there's nothing to see till you net them off, mate. But what you have seen, do they look like they've put some growth on? I mean, they were back in the summer, I'm guessing, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like I say, they would have. I mean, hopefully, mate, you put a good 3 or 4 CM on each one. You know what I mean? It's. I wouldn't. What's it called? It baffles me where you're going to put them. The amount you put in there, mate. Fucking hell.
Yeah, there were a lot there, man, in that back of that car. That were a lot of fry, that.
Yeah.
But there's no say that they have to come out this year, does it? They could leave them for as
long as
you want. Keep them growing.
I mean, Danny, have you? What's it called? Was that an old fishing? No, mate. Was it an old fishing? Was it an old fishing lake that it used to be?
It looks like a carp pit, doesn't it? Like a carp fishing lake. When it's got the raised little central island in it, where you'd have something to cast out to it. Doesn't look like a little carp.
Yeah. Look, nice lake though that.
Mr. Tropical Koi says, "Slate for Skeggy Gaz." No, did you notice? I didn't. I wiped it off with my finger instead. AC Koi says, in his first video, you can see her. She's a small, and he measures her up, and she was 84 cm. Crazy will probably hit 90 this season. His pond is sat at 28 degrees.
Wow, that's warm.
Yeah, but it's working though, isn't it? Obviously.
It is, yeah.
What do you know what she was when he first got her then? 3 years though. 3 years. Well, what do you think, Chris? I'm not. Yes, I can do. Yeah, I can. Definitely. I just need everybody that's definitely going busy I'll just bring that up. Are you setting up a WhatsApp group for the Adam Buy visit? Yes, I definitely can. I just need everybody that's going to send me the contact detail, telephone number, and then I can add everybody into a group chat on that. That would be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, man.
I missed a few to go down to that. Nip, haven't done a video on showing koi, i.e. how-tos. Yeah, 100%. That'd be a good video.
Yes, because there's nothing out there on showing koi hardly.
My boys koi says that one in solar powered 2 done really well all summer.
Yeah.
What you're looking at? It's
Just
hard
wait.
to tell, to be honest. I'm hoping at least 50% survived the winter. 22,000 went in. Fucking hell.
Wow.
That's more than what I thought. That's more than what I thought.
Mm.
That one. Sorry, I just seen it. Gaz, are you setting up the WhatsApp? Yes, I will do. It was mad, made the COVID hit, and the guy who owns the land changed his plans and put it up for up to let. Busy bee. Adults don't sleep, just people with no teeth. ANC koi are just people with one and all gums.
Charlie Bifty Brown, we should be held ourselves in a higher esteem, young man.
Nah, he's like a mate.
Good gummy bear.
Yeah. It's a bit of harmless banter. Apparently it's accepted within the community. Everybody accepts it now. Anyway,
Banter. Yeah,
we're pushing up to 68. We're pushing up to we're pushing up to 3 hours, 42 minutes, 43 minutes just gone. I think we've all had a good natter. We've all had a good laugh. But I think on this, as Daz is almost asleep and Mick's been looking tired all night, I think what we'll do is on this occasion we shall bring this live to a close. I'd like to say thank you very much to everybody that's joined us this evening, all the comments. And this week I'm going to get to the bottom of them all. A huge thank you to all my subscribers and the new subscribers who have joined us over Christmas. Usual thing, guys. Do us a huge favour, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Until next time, thank you very much.
We bid you farewell.
There's more coming. I've got teeth, but got to use a Fix-A-Dent. Dad wants to sleep. I'll get a saggy out and measure. Night all, great night. Thank you very much, Chris. Night all, Nick and Kite. Thanks very much for joining us. Keith says thumbs up. Bubblefin says night.
Right, mate.
Thanks for joining us, guys. See you all on the next one. Irish Jody Coy says night all, guys, with a triple thumbs up.
Cheers.
Catch you all on the next one. See you next week. Oh, night all and a cricket bat. Night, Andy.